Pencils down. Pencils motherfucking
down.
It is time to ramble, baby. It's us. We're back. Another one.
How was your trip?
It was so good, buddy. How was L.A.? You didn't burn up.
No.
Thank God you didn't burn up.
No, fire stayed around the Getty.
And, man, dude, it was a great trip. Thank you. Cristela Alonso's audiences are amazing. Her show's fucking fantastic.
Everything packed all week?
Yes, and her audiences are so good.
That's awesome.
She fucking brings it it's been a hell of a fucking tour. And I got added. I'm going out Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So San Diego Friday.
Nice.
And then Saturday, Sunday, Seattle.
Where are you doing in Seattle?
Laughs Comedy
Laughs.
Club. Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So
where are you doing in San Diego? Where are you
some
going?
little
like a theater?
Yeah, it's like a little
Nice.
theater there in San Diego. It should be fun. Yeah, it was fucking dope, man. It was
That's awesome.
really good.
Saturday night I was at the Improv late night in front of 2 people.
That's not bad.
So and they were together. It wasn't like 2 separate people. It was 2 people that were
who were
they
there
had
for a
stayed,
purpose. They had a
and
reason.
They sat on the side of the stage.
Look at that.
So I couldn't even perform to the room. I had to turn sideways
Stare
on the
at 2
stage
people.
and stare at 2 people.
Keep looking back to see if they're giving you the light.
12:45 at night or 1 o'clock, 1 a.m. spot at the Improv.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
There's more staff walking around the showroom than the people in the. That's where my stand-up career is.
Hey, stop it! It's the same.
It's identical.
It's identical.
Exactly
It's the same. It's the fucking same. Come on, man. Wait. There's so much we got to talk about today.
Yeah.
Halloween is past.
This is Halloween Eve.
This is a Halloween Day ramble, isn't it?
Halloween Eve.
Halloween Eve ramble.
Halloween
right.
Eve ramble.
Halloween Eve ramble.
Tomorrow Thursday
is Halloween. What's called Star-Lord?
Star-Lord.
That's great. He's going to go out trick-or-treating?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah, man.
We go out every year.
Here's the problem is I had an idea for a costume.
Yeah.
Because Andre and I are going to go with her family Thursday night.
Where are you going?
Shit. I always forget. It's like, it's
over
her
family,
there.
Dude.
It's fucking over there. It's her brother and sister-in-law and her 3 nephews.
Oh, you going to go trick-or-treating with them?
Yeah.
Wait, okay. North, east, southwest?
Northwest. Like 30, 45 minutes.
Is it on fire? Like Valencia?
No.
Ventura.
Moore Park? You know what that?
Okay, yeah, like up the 101.
Up, and then the 118. You take the 118.
Oh, yeah, like Simi Valley area? Way up
a little
there?
bit past
like where
that.
we were going to live for Walgreens? We're going to live at the Walgreens?
On the other side.
We're going to work at the Walgreens.
Yeah, that was on the east.
And crush puss at the Little Caesars?
Door's still open.
Yeah, that's true. We shouldn't turn that one down.
I mean, I don't know why are you saying this in past tense.
No, that's true. That option is there.
That option is
We could work at Walgreens. Crush puss at Little Caesars.
Imagine the exclusives we'd get.
And yeah, right next door to the GameStop.
We could get a part-time gig there, too.
That's right. I could work at Walgreens. You work at GameStop.
And then we both work
then we meet up at Little Caesars to eat and crush puss.
Yes, and then we flip a coin as to who's going to get the part-time job at Target and who's going to at Walmart. So we'll have everything. Well, there won't be one exclusive that goes past us. Right?
Yeah. That's a way to live our life.
I mean, then we could be on Amazon 24/7 on the job for when they get exclusives.
Yeah, that's how we should live our lives.
That's it. Dude, imagine the pussy we get at that Little Caesars.
So much.
God damn.
So much.
Just, man.
God, they'd be like, oh.
Imagine all the fights all the women would get with each other.
It'd be dangerous. We might get killed.
Not us. They would kill.
Well, they might. Somebody might try to take one of us
just out of anger because
they
don't have
no, that's my dick.
If I can't have you, no one can.
Yeah.
That'll happen a lot to us. I think at that Little Caesars. At Little Caesars. How stupid are we? But yeah, it's like over there. So that was to the east, northeast.
Okay.
That one. This is northwest.
Okay.
118. I don't know.
What are you going to go as?
Nothing.
Well, you can't walk around with the kids and nothing.
I don't know. I don't know.
All right. What's Andre going to be?
Would it be inappropriate if I just dressed like a priest and put like jizz stains all over?
No, dude.
All right, I might do that.
That would be perfect.
She might just.
Just walking up to all the kids.
Hey,
how's your Halloween going?
You have a good time? Every little kid that walks by, look at you.
Look at this one.
Look at this one. Hi. God, how awful would that? No, she's going to.
Where's the Harley Quinns at?
Huh?
Wow.
She's probably gonna do some Day of the Dead face paint, which is really good at.
Okay.
So that might be there's mail it in, do that.
It's on you?
On
just
two
a
of
hoodie?
us. Yeah.
Just a hoodie and some Day of the Dead face paint?
Because I might have to dress up for that. It would look better if I dressed up.
Yeah.
I was thinking, though, here are the good mail it in costumes for dudes.
Okay.
Right? Wife beater, slacks, bare feet, John McClane.
Good one. Dirty up the wife beater.
Dirty
a
up the
little bit.
wife beater, put some slacks on,
There you go.
bare feet, John
One time you
McClane.
got to walk around barefoot all night.
Yeah, it's the only problem.
That's the worst part.
Maybe when he has the bandages on him,
There you go.
you know?
Oh, yeah, you do that.
And then the other thing is, I actually, part of me for a minute thought I might already own it, but I don't. But if I had a pink sweatsuit, pink
Okay.
hoodie, pink sweatpants,
Yeah.
Little Mac from Mike Tyson's Punch-Out.
Oh, dude.
That's easy. But the only problem is you got to find the green boxing gloves. That's the
Could
only.
you get some green mitts?
That might be mail.
Mitts might be, yeah, it might
I'm
be
phoning
mailing
it in
That would
too
be
much.
phoning it too much.
Too much. So that's what I got right
That's
now.
not bad.
I was thinking, or I'm probably just going to have her do some badass Day of the Dead face paint and then dress a little nicer for
There you
it.
go.
That might be
That'll
the
do.
easiest.
That'll do,
Yeah,
right?
fuck, that'd be easy. I could still wear my glasses. All the others I couldn't. That'd look weird. You know what I mean? I have sports goggles. I don't know what I could do with
Well,
those.
you could do the Catholic priest and put some spooge on one of the lenses.
Oh yeah.
You could make that work.
I could do that.
Have the rosaries hanging out of your ass.
I could do that. That's a great. These are the holiest anal beads. These are the holiest of holy anal beads. This
They are in the
rosary.
holiest of holes.
These rosary anal beads. Jesus Christ! What have we done? Where are we taking?
We haven't even
That's
got
a
to the
problem when
intro.
we ramble at midnight.
Oh,
That's a problem when we do these rambles. When
these
we're
late
both-
night rambles are.
When you're dead tired, I'm dead tired.
Oh fuck.
You've had a long day of podcasting and
Yeah.
being a dad. I've been traveling.
Yeah, we don't know where it's gonna go,
We don't know where this
and we don't edit these things. That's the
Never.
problem.
ever edit them. Dude, I was watching. Did you see that fucking on Tucker Carlson, the David Rubin nuts dipshit,
no.
basically saying that the LA fires were the fault of how woke LA is, and they're more concerned with hiring black firemen and LGBTQ firefighters than just people who could do the job, white guys.
But it's all just code for
yeah,
white people.
white. They just say this wouldn't happen if there was more white fire. But that's where you're at. That's how you know Trump is fucked, because they're doing everything they can to just face reality that this guy's fucking toast, right? So what they're doing now is they're like, well,
Well, they're ripping on the dude who was that one whistleblower that came out who was like
the
a
Purple Heart
he's a decorated military vet,
dude.
and so they got to turn on this dude. It's like,
there's no one they
isn't
won't turn on.
Kaepernick in the league because he took a knee and disrespected the military?
Yes, they love the military
and now
so
we're fucking,
much.
Now we're actually just fucking calling this guy a piece of shit.
That's how you know they're fucking full of shit.
It's
That's how you know.
unreal.
They're fucking full of fucking horse shit. And it is going to be a beautiful day.
It's unreal.
When all those queefs are fucking done with. It is going to be a beautiful day when that run is over.
Like, you can't bring up you rip on this dude, and he's a decorated war vet
yes.
because he decided he come out and tell the truth and protect the Constitution.
Yes. Yeah.
And you're ripping on that dude, but you're fucking ripping on Kaepernick because he took a knee because it disrespected the
Where do you-
military.
then
Like,
you-
where do you stand?
Yeah, you've just eaten your own
you can't be
tail.
both.
You fucked up. You know, this is like right now we're watching if Dave Campo just was cutting any cowboy who disagreed with him. That's where we're at right now. He's just cutting Emmett Smith because Emmett was mad that they didn't run enough one game. This is where we're at. That's what this is. That Trump is the Dave Campo of presidents.
Just fucking. Oh, agree with me or you're gone.
But imagine if Dave Campo had that. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Like an even worse Dave Campo. Is Dave Campo with an
I'd rather have Dave
unnecessary
Campo in
ego?
charge.
Give me Dave
1,000.
Campo.
Because what Dave Campo did with Quincy Carter.
5 win. Trump doesn't get anywhere with Quincy Carter. They are a 0-16 team, and they're drafting a deep snapper with the #1 pick. Whatever deep snapper has a "Make America Great Again" hat on draft night.
That guy goes number one
that guy
overall.
goes number
Highest
one.
paid deep snapper in the
Highest
history of the
paid
league.
Deep snapper in the history of the league. They're getting a deep snapper. That's what would happen.
Oh.
9 minutes.
9
and
minutes.
35
That's not bad for a midnight
That
ramble.
ain't bad for a midnight ramble. Let's play some music, shall we?
Do it.
You think we should, right?
I think we should. I think we absolutely should.
There we go. Eddie spoke. We listened. And now we're playing some music for you. And I gotta go. Sing along if you know it.
I'll try.
Sing along. If you can spot it, sing along. I know you need a friend, someone you can talk to, who will understand what you're going through. When it comes to love, there's no easy answer. Only you can say what you're gonna do. I heard you on the phone. You took his number. Said you weren't alone, but you'd call him soon. Isn't he the guy who left you crying? Isn't he the one who made you blue? I gotta keep going. Should I?
Go for it, dude.
When you remember those nights in his arms, you know you've gotta make up your mind. Are you gonna stay with the one who loves you, or are you going back to the one you love? Someone's gonna cry when they've learned they've lost you. Someone's gonna thank the stars above. And then a little
Dude,
saxophone.
You're killing it.
Glenn Frey,
Killing
the one
it.
you love.
Killing it.
That's my favorite. Okay, this.
Killing it.
Thank you so much, Eddie. You know what? You felt that one, right?
I felt that one. I even felt your sax solo.
Did you know that song? Did that ring a bell?
It sounded familiar.
Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. I used to hear that all the time at this Thai restaurant that was up the street.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I love that song. I'm like, I remember that song. I remember that was one of those, single aunt picks me up from school and drives me to the Container Store. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was one of those songs. The backseat of your single aunt's car. It was Kenny Rogers and that shit. It was all that's the single aunt that picks you up from school. Yeah. That was the one, right? Like, and that was driving me, and I always remember, and it was Glenn Frey.
Wow.
From his solo after the Eagles split, The One You Love. Yeah.
That's a good tune.
That's a great Are you gonna stay with the one who loves you? Dude, that motherfucker had some.
He did some pipes.
Wonder what would that be a good top 10 Eagles solo songs?
Oh, guys, after they left the Eagles?
Or even before Joe Walsh, a little bit before,
I'm
maybe?
not a big Eagles fan.
Come on.
No.
Not at all.
No.
Hate them?
Yeah, I kind of do.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like the Eagles.
Is it because of the Philadelphia Eagles?
That doesn't help. Doesn't help.
Not an Eagles fan.
Not a big Eagles fan.
Really?
If I hear like an Eagles song on the radio, I'll switch around. I'll find something else.
Is there what time out? All right.
I'll find something else to listen to.
Is there an Eagles song that you stop on? Is there an Eagles song you're like, okay, I'll give this one a listen?
No.
Stop.
I'll even do that thing where I'm driving. I'm listening to the radio, other songs are playing, then the Eagles song will come on, and I'm sitting there driving, and I'll be halfway through the Eagles song like, why the fuck am I listening to this? And then I'll turn the radio.
I need you to wear these headphones. We got to do a test.
I'm not an
right
Eagles
now.
fan.
We're going to do a test.
I
Hold
don't
on.
like the Eagles.
Here, we put these on.
All right, I'll put on the headphones. I thought you knew this about me.
I did not know this.
I'm like a Lebowski. I don't like.
I hate the fucking
I hate the
Eagles,
fucking
man.
Eagles, man.
All right, so I'm just gonna start. We might get sued. I don't even know if we're allowed
I
to
don't
do
know.
this. All right, so
Yeah.
you're out on this. You're done.
Yeah,
hear
I've
this?
already found a new station.
Well, I've been running down the road. Nope. All right.
Nope, done. Definitely gone. No.
No.
Fuck that song. What's next?
I got. Come on. Peaceful, easy feeling. Nothing.
Nope.
You're out.
Hate it.
I think this is gonna be an immediate no.
Yeah, I'm gone. Already gone. Already out. First note, I'm out.
What about
Nope.
already gone?
Don't like,
You're
the, twang.
already
Don't like
gone.
the twang in it.
You're already gone.
I'm already
You're
done.
already gone
Fuck
with
that.
already
I'm checked
gone.
out.
What about Lion Eyes? City girl.
Nope. See, I'm bored. I'm fucking bored with that song right now. I'm done. I'm out.
All right. Come on. Boom,
No.
boom, boom.
Now you're trying to be something else.
All right.
You're trying to be funky.
Take it.
Oh, God, no.
One more time.
No. Take it to the limit. Take it fucking off the radio.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
Come on.
No, this is the worst.
Stop
Hotel
it.
California. That song can get fucked. I hate that song
What do you hate about Hotel
because
California?
it's so fucking long and so goddamn boring,
That guitar solo is so
and it's
good.
so whiny. I hate it. And that's the first Eagles song I ever remember hearing. I'm like, oh, I don't like this
What
song.
about somebody's gonna hurt someone
No.
for the night? All right, I just saw this guy at the Sacramento airport who sang this song right here today. No, yesterday morning.
Okay.
Come on, this is a great one.
I'm bored. Like, it literally is so boring. It's so flat and boring.
Every time I try to walk away,
No, I'm done. I'm switching around. I'm trying to find Phil Collins. Give me Phil Collins.
That's better.
Yeah.
You're serious?
Yeah.
You would go Phil Collins.
I would go
over
Phil Collins over the Eagles.
Stop it.
Absolutely.
Any Phil Collins?
Susu Studio?
Any Phil Collins.
Yeah, any Phil Collins.
You're taking this over the Eagles.
Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second.
You know this one.
Yeah, I'm taking this
I
over.
don't
yeah.
care no
Yeah.
more.
Taking this over the Eagles.
Really? You do?
Oh, God, yes. Fuck yeah, man. You don't take that over any Eagles song.
Take
Oh,
me
yeah,
home, 'cause I don't remember.
Give me Phil Collins any day of the week over the Eagles.
Bring it on, lose that number.
You like this better than the Eagles.
About. So take a look at me
Dude,
now.
dude, that brings you to your knees, man.
All right, one more.
Yeah. Right?
If you could see the look
Yeah.
Eddie just gave me
Oh,
right
yeah.
now.
That's because you know it's genuine. I'm not horseshitting
One
you.
more night.
Any of those Phil
Give me
Collins
just
songs
One more.
over any of the Eagles
And
shit.
of course, In the Air Tonight, no question.
Oh, yeah, dude.
This is what Eric,
Dude,
right?
dude.
You take this over anything.
Yeah,
Eagles.
dude.
No question.
No question.
Wow. All right.
No question.
Take
Take these back.
Thank you.
Take those headphones back. Because of this, I'm probably gonna go download the greatest hits of Phil Collins.
You should.
I should.
It's a heck of a great.
You just hit all those songs, and each one took me to a place in my childhood.
But the Eagles took you out of that place.
Yeah, they bored me to shit.
See, the problem is that really wasn't my mom's jam either.
The Eagles,
No, but that was single ant jam.
single ant jam.
So she takes you places. You hear that shit.
Yeah.
You just stays with you, right?
I hear you. I get you.
Their movie's pretty good. That documentary's really
didn't see it.
fucking.
I didn't see it.
Fucking 3 hours.
They all hate each other.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's that concert they broke up in.
Yeah,
We're-
they're fucking bunch of whiny little bitches. Just what? Fuck, I don't need them. Same with fucking Oasis. Go fuck yourselves.
The brothers fighting.
Yeah, I don't
What
give a
about
shit.
the Kinks? What about the Kinks?
Eh.
Stop. Wait a minute, because those brothers really would beat the fuck out of each. You got to put these back on. You can't. Oh, the Kinks.
Let me see. I don't know about the Kinks. I don't know. I'm not gonna make judgment on the Kinks.
So do you even? If I told you name a Kink song, could you?
Probably not.
Eddie, I'm disappointed right now.
Not a. Play a Kink. Oh, I know that song. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I like the Kinks.
I'm so tired.
No, I like the Kinks. It's better than the Eagles. Better than the Eagles
They're
shit.
fucking great.
Fucking Eagles are awful, man.
I did not know you felt this way.
Oh yeah, I hate the Eagles.
Man, is that okay? Wait, should we? You must hate Fleetwood Mac then.
I'm not a huge fan of Fleetwood Mac.
Stop, Eddie.
There's some songs I like, but I'm not like. I don't own any Fleetwood Mac.
Oh man. Oh come on. Tell me lies. Tell me sweet little lies. Tell me lies. Nothing off Rumors. Nothing. What about You See Your Gypsy? Bum,
No.
Rhiannon? Bum, 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 bum,
No.
bum. Okay, you're going to tell me you're not into... And if you don't love me now...
That's not
you
bad. Like that
will
song, I'll listen
never
to.
love me.
I'll
What-
listen to that song on the radio.
What about You Can Go Your Own Way?
No, I don't like that song.
Jesus,
I really don't
dude,
like that song.
Stop that. Dreams? Thunder only happens when
No,
it's
that song bores the shit.
raining.
I literally want to take a nap when I hear that song.
It's fascinating.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
There's something. I don't know if it's the tone of their music. There's something in whatever range they play their music in. it just feels flat and boring as shit to me.
All right, let me. You know what? I'm sorry. Yeah, put these.
We need 2 headphones. We just make it.
I know.
So
I gotta
much-
just put that thing in, right? I just plug.
right.
I just plug it in.
What are you
All
gonna
right,
play? What are you playing?
We're gonna do Fleetwood Mac. You've heard, right? This is a tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies.
Yeah,
Right? Okay,
yeah.
You're out already.
I'm done.
Right? Okay. All right. Would you believe if I told you this was also Fleetwood Mac?
Baby, if you got the rock, I got to be a rocking horse.
That's not bad.
That is some dirty blues all about jerking off. It's called the Rattlesnake Shake.
Oh, really?
So before Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham joined them,
Yeah.
they were just a dirty blues band.
And Lindsey Buckingham's best song is Holiday Road.
What about this? This is Fleetwood Mac.
That sounds good. I like that.
See, I think
But that's a different sound than Fleetwood Mac
This is pre. They took over the world with all their pop songs.
with all their soft shit.
Yeah. Did you? Okay. Here's one. Did you know this was Fleetwood Mac? Original.
I got a black magic woman.
That doesn't sound like Fleetwood Mac either.
Santana covered that. Got a black magic woman. Interesting, right?
So other people sing their songs better than them.
you think
That's
yeah,
that's the mark of a shitty band. when when the covers of your songs are better than the originals.
So you would take the Santana Black Magic Woman?
Yeah,
of course.
That
Yeah.
sounded good.
That was still good though.
That sounded good.
That was a Fleetwood Mac.
But Santana?
No, that was Fleetwood Mac.
Covering Santana?
No, they wrote it.
With Santana?
No, then Santana covered it like 5-7 years later.
I'm confused.
All right, so this I'm gonna play it again. This is the
It's
original
late.
Black Magic Woman.
Okay.
By Fleetwood Mac. You're digging this. You're feeling this. I
But
can tell.
this isn't bad. I don't hate this one.
See, I think you would like.
I would listen to this.
I think you would like the Peter Green era Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah, I guess I would.
That's when it was all like just blues.
I like the blues sound, but it's the other shit that came later. I'm just not.
But this is way better. This is Santana. Got more going on.
Yeah.
All right, we've learned so much about Eddie Pence and classic rock.
Yeah. Just not a big Eagles fan. Fleetwood Mac.
Apparently not Fleetwood
I
Mac
don't
either.
hate Fleetwood Mac. There's some songs that just bore the shit out of me. Like I don't know what it
Interesting.
is.
So you need to have a little pep in your step for you to. You
a
need
little
to.
bit. I don't know.
Interesting.
But Eagles, no, I don't like the Eagles. Never have.
Stones,
I like the Stones.
Beatles,
I like the Beatles.
The Who,
Yeah, I like the Who. I just don't like
Pink
the
Floyd.
Eagles. Some Pink Floyd.
See, Pink Floyd's that's my jam.
I can't listen to all Pink Floyd. Like
Yeah.
The Wall, there's some great songs.
They get a little cute on the Wall.
But there's some stuff I'm just like, okay,
You guys get a little cute.
I'm skipping over this one.
The Trial I hate.
I'm skipping over.
Morning, a warm
Yeah.
you're on. Like, they just write a fucking play.
Yeah, just write. Go
That's what you
write
wanna
a
do.
fucking musical
You
or an
go on-
opera
yeah,
or whatever
yeah,
you want to do.
write it.
Just
But most of the Wall I love.
yeah, me too. There's some stuff though I skip over.
Animals, though, I can't fuck with it. That's Animals, Wish You Were Here, and Dark Side of the Moon.
Dark Side of the Moon. Yes.
Unfuckable. You can't fuck with any
Yeah.
of those.
No.
The Wall, they get a little cute. So
They
I
get a
still
little
love
cutesy
it.
on The Wall.
But they still get a little cute.
No, I like Pink Floyd. I'm a Pink Floyd fan.
This is interesting.
Just Eagles.
I didn't know you
just
hated the
Eagles.
Eagles.
Fucking
Wow.
Eagles, man. Fucking hate the Eagles.
This is great. Eddie Pence hates the Eagles.
I don't even like their logo.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a little weird.
It's fucking. Yeah.
Somebody's gonna hurt someone. Okay, true story. Now that
Yeah.
the Eddie Pence music, classic rock, that was a great segment. I
Yeah,
thought
that was good.
we might get sued. I don't know if we can do any of that.
No,
We probably can't, can we?
we can do it.
Are you sure?
What are they gonna
Can you-
do? What are they gonna do?
They're gonna come after
They're gonna
us.
come
We're
after the Ramble.
They're gonna
We're selling shirts now. We're a legitimate force.
95 5-star reviews.
That's right.
Still, let's come out get some more. Maybe. Thank you to everyone who subscribed. Though we have that store. Thank you to everyone
Thank
who's
you.
been modeling our merch.
Everyone's been posting the pics of the
Fucking
Ramble merch.
Ian Goldspink came out to see me in Portland.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, and then the next day he got
That
his
was
Ramble
awesome.
hoodie and shirt in the
I
mail.
like those hoodies. We gotta get hoodies.
We gotta get those hoodies. They're dope as shit,
I'm
man.
getting a pillow too.
The pillow. We gotta get someone. Please buy the fucking pillow. We want to see someone with the. That's all. We're just breaking balls. Just want to see somebody with the pillow. I'm fascinated. You don't like the Eagles or much of Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I see. I go deep.
Like
dive.
I don't. There's not. It's not like an active hate for Fleetwood Mac.
Sure.
I just don't listen to them.
You go Phil Collins over both.
Yeah.
Really? I mean, because I think he's kind of in that same cheeseball.
Phil Collins hit me when I was a kid. Like I remember
Yeah.
hearing that over and over again as a
Yeah,
kid. Like
sure.
I didn't hear a lot of the Eagles. I didn't hear a lot of Fleetwood Mac.
See, I heard all that shit when I was a kid.
I didn't hear that shit.
All my family is so into music, right?
Yeah.
Everything I heard. My mom played Frank Zappa to me when I was a kid. Like she would skip over every other song.
Right.
But she still, you know what I
You
mean?
still got.
Like,
I didn't get
I
Fleetwood
still-
Mac. I got Blondie. I got
great
Kenny
shit.
Rogers. I got such
no,
a
no,
weird.
look, you
I
can't
got
fuck
John
with Kenny.
Denver.
Can't fuck with Kenny or John Denver.
I got like a lot of weird shit. I didn't get like classic hard rock. I had to discover
Yeah.
that later in middle school.
Really?
Because my
That's-
both my parents were from like West Virginia, so I got like a bunch of hillbilly shit.
Right. Yeah. No, that makes sense. That
You know,
makes sense.
I got Hank Williams Sr. Like I got bluegrass. I got stuff like that. I
That's-
didn't get classic hard rock until
So interesting.
I had to discover it myself. And by that point, when I heard Fleetwood Mac or the Eagles, I'm like, nah,
Interesting.
because I didn't have it early.
Wow. I kind of want to play one more thing. I don't know if I should or not. Should I? I should plug in your headphones before I do that. Should I do that?
We're past that point.
Are we past that
Just
point?
give me your headphones.
I could do it real quick.
That's fine.
Okay. This song.
What are you gonna play?
This is I think I might be able to get away with this. This is a Frank Zappa bootleg.
Why can't we play like 15 seconds of each song, right? Isn't that a rule or some weird rule that somebody made up?
To sing.
Well, this is going to be a lot longer than it might be like a minute. So never
You
mind.
know what? If they come after me, I'll like, hey guys, you can have a couple harmonica tracks.
Whatever you need.
Whatever you guys need, I'll lay it down for free. And we'll call it even.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Right.
All right, so this is Frank Zappa, one of my favorites. You
Yeah.
into him at all? You even heard much of him?
I haven't heard much of Frank Zappa. I've heard a
God.
couple things, but I haven't heard like
You know-
I don't have an extensive background on Frank Zappa.
You know, he was just so irreverent, right, for his time.
Yes.
Kind of would shit on whatever was the popular movement of the
Yeah.
day. Really good at just fucking with. He's almost like if, like a really good comic
Yeah.
was it also a virtuoso musician, composer, guitar player,
Yeah.
arranger, everything. And he always had the. Anyway, it's just like it. There's this fucking track where he's doing a show in 1981 in New York City, and he has Al Di Meola, who's like one of the greatest jazz guitarists who's ever lived. That dude
Yeah.
can shred like nobody's business. And they have this guy shred like crazy on a Zappa song called Clowns on Velvet. And it's like 8 minutes of just, if you're a guitar guy, it's pure heaven.
Yeah.
And then he asks Al Di Meola to stay on stage, and they bring the roadies, the drummer's roadie. They bring the drummer's roadie out on stage,
Yeah.
and he sings "Ride Like the Wind" by Christopher Cross, while Al Di Meola is just shredding in the background. It's amazing. It's stuck in my head because I was listening to it on the flight in this morning.
Yeah.
It's so good. I got to play it here. You're gonna have to hear it.
Let me hear it.
Here we go. You ready? Here we go. Here we go. Not bad, right?
Yeah.
You got a Michael McDonald.
Yeah.
I'm on the run, no time to sleep. I got to ride, I like to win, to be free again.
What's that?
Starting shredding.
I was on the sun, all I know is now. I was from the
Not bad.
with a gun in my hand.
Yeah, if you gotta cover Christopher Cross. So what?
And I've got a long way to go, such a long way to go. To Mexico.
No, not yet. Oh, there it is. There he's going. Oh yeah, he's killing it. He's fucking making his fingers bleed.
Amazing.
Yeah.
All right. You know, "Ride Like the Wind" by Christopher Cross. Great fucking. You into that?
Yeah.
Christopher Cross. Could he have it?
You can have singing.
Sailing. Takes-
He can have a knuckle.
If-
I'm not gonna give him all of it.
If you get caught between them, could that have it?
That one I
In
like.
New York
Because I love
City.
Author. I love the movie.
Yes, but could Ride Like the Wind. That was a good one. It is the night.
Yeah.
Dun-dun. Now, what's great about that song is, y'all have to find it. There's a SCTV show,
Yeah.
episode of SCTV, where I think it's Rick Moranis is playing Michael McDonald. And he's just driving around the city while that song is playing.
Yeah.
While Ride Like the Wind is playing.
Yeah.
And he's like in a hurry, and he pulls up in front of a building, and he runs inside, and he throws the door open, and you realize it's a recording studio, and he grabs headphones, and he gets to the mic just in time to go, "Such a long way to go." And then he goes and he starts talking to the producer, and then here goes, "And I've got such," and he like runs in, "Such a long way to go." It's so fucking stupid but amazing. It was so great.
Oh, that's funny.
So I ride. What a very musical.
We are very heavy music.
Okay, so let's switch gears and go into comic books then.
Okay.
Before we think we've lost people.
I don't know.
Do you think this pissed everyone off?
I don't know.
I hope not.
It probably would have lost me.
Yeah?
Maybe.
Should we start over?
No.
I mean, if this is going to
No,
kill
it's
it,
interesting.
is
I'm
it?
just I've always tried to be more into music than I really am.
You're not that big of a music
I'm just
guy.
not a huge
That's why I would have lost.
I'm not a
it.
huge music person.
Oh, so I'm fucking crazy.
I know,
about
and
it.
I've always envied people that are just so into all kinds of music and can just like listen to anything. Like,
Yes.
I can't. I've never been that guy.
Can't do Christian rock. I cannot do that.
Well,
I'm
have you really heard? Have
fascinated
you heard
by it.
Striper?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm most fascinated by? Serial killers and Christian rappers. Those are my top two fascinating things. Christian rappers, that's something, that's a whole nother level of what are you doing?
Dude, I have high school friends that like were not at all Christian,
Right.
and I knew them in college, and like they post on Instagram like how they just went to a Christian rock show. I'm like,
What are you doing?
what do you fucking do? Like, who are
Guys,
you?
What happened?
What did you? What do you regret so badly that
you
you
had to
did
go
it?
do this.
What did you do that was so wrong in college?
What happened when I fell asleep at
Yeah,
the
that you're
party?
trying to fucking make up for it by going
Yeah.
to Christian rock now.
Or they're just scared to die. Maybe they're realizing, I don't want to die.
I
Let's
guess,
make
or maybe
sure.
they're like now they have kids and they're kind of like, well, I don't want them to do all the fucking weird shit I did.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna force feed them into this Christian scene
God, that's weird. That's
because I have a lot of friends that have done that. And I'm
weird.
like,
That's weird.
that's weird, man.
This was a really heavy music. I don't think we could have done this shit. I think we're in trouble.
No, we're fine.
I'm scared.
They
now.
like
I
us.
think we need to
Jerry,
scrub
they
this.
like us.
I think we need to
No,
scrub
we're
this
not
and start
scrapping
over.
this.
We start at 1 in the morning.
No, we're
we
not
ramble again
scrapping
at
it.
1 a.m.
We're not scrapping it. We talked about Halloween stuff. That was fun.
I guess.
We got a little into music.
A lot.
But I'm sure there's a lot of ramblers out there heavy into music.
I hope. Well, I think you've
We've
got
never
me
done
scared.
we've never done a heavy music episode.
You've got me
before.
scared that we lost everybody.
No.
And then I'm also scared that we're going to get
I'm
sued.
a weirdo. I know I am.
I think we're going to get sued by everybody.
Well, we might get sued, but I'm a weirdo. So people, no one is like
This
me.
ramble
I totally
might get
that.
ceased and desisted. That's what I'm worried
No, we'll be fine.
about. Grady W. Smithy
What?
sent us
Oh yes.
the funniest.
It just proves in literature, in the source,
Their own hands
in the
did this.
source material,
DC Comics themselves
shit
did
on
this.
Batman themselves.
Shit on Batman worse than we
He
did.
discovered it for us. He's discovered the proof that we are not the only ones that think Batman is a big puss.
He did it himself.
DC did it to Batman.
Unfucking crazy.
Unreal.
It is.
Everything
just-
we ever said about Batman is true from this one panel.
look, we've
this
put-
one panel in this one comic
We've
book.
at least put muscle-bound people against him.
Yes.
Well, Tears for Fears will fuck him up too.
Well,
but
Tears for fuck anybody up.
Yeah, that's not in. I mean, demolition, axe or smash destroys him. No question.
Oh no, that's
It's come on,
dude.
stop.
They give him the guillotine. That's
What's
fucking over.
he gonna do? What, that double axe handle
Oh,
to the
fucking
back?
done, dude.
You think Bane hurt your back?
Yeah, come on.
wait.
You don't just get a little chiropractic massage from some old dude in a cave,
In a cave.
and come back from a demolition axe and smash beatdown.
when they give you the double axe
No,
handle.
you double axe handle. Your back is done. That's like that's two Banes going on
That's
you.
too bad. Better than stronger.
That's too better. That's better than
I
two
think they
Banes.
both fuck up.
Because Bane washed out of wrestling. These
Yeah,
two guys,
these guys.
3-time tag champs,
Three
held it for over a year.
over a year. It's squashes. We've said,
not a
but
thing.
I think the Small Wonder robot, that's a squash too. But
Yeah, but that's a robot.
she's a robot.
She's a robot.
She still squashes it.
She's
though.
instantly.
It's not even.
She has
close.
like laser eyes.
It's not even close.
Done.
He's dead.
I think the only person we said Batman actually beats is Joaquin Phoenix's Joker.
That's the only one.
That's the only opponent we've discovered.
But that fight is like the Roddy Piper Keith David fight, and they live. They are just 20 minutes.
They're just haymakers left and right. It's just like a 20-minute slap fight in an alley that no one gives a fuck
No
about.
one gives a shit. People just point and laugh at them fighting. So, in this episode, I believe I found it. It's Justice League Justice League
This
America.
is canon.
Canon, Volume 1.
This for Nerd Talk. This is canon. This is DC canon.
Issue 37 in August of 1965.
Yes.
And
This predates everything else.
the premise of this is Thunderbolt, who's kind of a comic relief character anyway,
Yeah.
goes back in time and prevents the Justice League from ever forming. So how does he do it, Eddie? Well, let's talk
Okay.
everyone
We'll go through
it.
them all.
Yeah, do we have them? Let me get it.
The steps that it took to prevent the Justice League from forming.
ever
If you
happening.
had to go back in time and to pivotal events that formed the
and
Justice League.
stop the JLA.
Like, one Krypton exploding.
yeah.
Because that's how Superman was. Because his
Yeah.
parents shipped him to Earth, he became Superman. Krypton doesn't explode.
Superman don't do shit.
He doesn't leave Krypton.
He stays in
We don't.
Krypton.
Earth never has Superman.
He gets a job.
He gets
He's
a job.
Fine.
He
He's a
hates
happy-
life.
Right.
He's just a regular Joe.
Some dipshit on Krypton who
Yeah.
does nothing.
Listening to Fleetwood Mac and
that's
convincing himself
it.
that it's good.
That's he's an Eagles fan.
He's an Eagles fan. This is good, man. That's
all right.
good.
That's not
not
bad. So the first thing he does, instantly the Thunderbolt backwards flight through time, he goes to Central City during a violent electrical storm, and he cuts off the lightning bolt from hitting Barry Allen. So Barry Allen never
So
becomes a
that
Flash.
moment gets erased. No Flash. Flash never gets hit with lightning.
all those chemicals.
all
in
the
it.
chemicals there. Never becomes a
He
Flash.
flies to Krypton, prevents Krypton's core from imploding or destroyed, so he
Right.
saves
We-
Krypton. Superman never comes to
He
Earth.
stays on Krypton, gets a 9-to-5 job, hates his life.
On his way back, he sees a spaceship speeding through the solar system. He prevents that deadly yellow ration from stunning Abin Sur. He will never be able to pull out of his dive, and he will never crash on Earth. Therefore, Hal Jordan will never become.
Green Lantern. He just
Green
stays
Lantern.
a jet fighter test pilot
And that's
in the Air
it.
Force. That's it.
And then he also, next move, you ready for this?
What?
He shatters a white dwarf star fragment that would have otherwise fallen in an Ivy Town meadow, which prevents Ray Palmer from becoming the Atom.
Right.
No more Atom. His next move?
The lengths he's going to stop these people.
Imagine.
You're
like-
stopping a star from blowing up. You're stopping a spaceship from crashing. You're stopping a planet from blowing
a
up.
lightning bolt from hitting
You're
a
preventing a
random
lightning
dude.
bolt. These are extraordinary lengths to prevent these people from becoming superheroes.
He hurtles again to that critical moment where Dr. Erdell's about to activate his robot brain invention. And he goes, when his good doctor turns on his robot brain, it'll short circuit and fail to work. Yes, and then the doctor goes, I failed. You failed, Dr. Erdell. Now John Johns won't come to Earth as the Martian Manhunter.
Yep. He stays on Mars.
He has cleaned house.
He's cleaned house.
And then
The lengths. I got to reiterate the lengths that he had to go through to prevent each one of these
each
heroes.
of these mega-powered
from
people
becoming
from not
heroes.
existing. He had to stop a celestial being from crash landing. He had to, all these things.
Extraordinary things he had to do.
Extraordinary.
To stop these beings from being super.
Now we go into Gotham City. He speeds to that instant in time when Batman is making his first ever appearance as the Masked Manhunter. Editor's note: the case of the chemical syndicate, Detective Comics number 27, May 1939.
First appearance of the Batman.
Thunderbolt says, "I hate doing this to Batman, but it's the only way I can cut his career short."
The only way. Don't stop his parents from getting killed.
All he does is he just hits him.
He punches him in the
punches
face.
him in the face. And then these two guys Batman was about to bust, they just both punch him in the stomach. That's it.
That's it. Read what he says as
That-
he's getting punched by 3 dudes.
Alf, where did I ever get that wild idea I'd make a good crime buster? Oof. This is my first and last case. I'm going back to being a playboy.
That's in the comics. He was taken out by 3 punches.
That's all it needed.
3 punches prevented
what about
him.
the bat? What about why the bat? Give me a month. Give me a month of prep. Give me a week of prep.
3 dudes,
Motherfucker, 3 guys.
3 dudes punched him, and he quit.
2 of them are the most out of shape looking thugs.
They're in business suits.
These guys.
They punch him.
They're not on the way to the gym.
No, they're not like fucking. They're not like henchmen.
They're not even goons.
They're not goons. They're just 3. And they're both punching him at the same time in the stomach.
While the Thunderbolt just
Punching him in the face, and he's like, "Oof, I'm out. I'm done.
Hey, tap. Tap.
I'm going back to being a billionaire playboy."
This is who ever thought I could be.
He stopped a planet from blowing up. He stopped a lightning bolt from hitting
He
somebody.
stopped a fragment of a celestial chunk to land to stop the atom.
He stopped a spaceship from crashing on Earth. And all he had to do to stop Batman was punch him 1 time in the face.
While 2 other guys punched him.
While 2 other dudes punched him in the stomach. And Batman walked away.
He's out. Fuck it.
Done. He's done. He tears up his suit, throws away all his little toys, walls up the Batcave,
Cries in his nanny's arms.
cries in Alfred's arms.
Alfred's like, I tried,
That's
Alfred.
right.
Alfred's like, oh,
It's
I knew,
okay,
buddy.
buddy. It just,
Yeah, no, you tried. I'm sure. Look,
there's a
you
party downstairs. Just go back downstairs.
just got smashed
Smashed
by.
by 2 dudes in suits and Thunderbolt, a comic relief character. Took out Batman.
So can we all shut the fuck up about the bat?
The Batman.
Just give him time.
Give him a month.
For 40 years, DC knew how much of a chump he
Yeah,
was.
they've hidden this. They've hidden this.
fucking-
And our crack Ramble research team,
Grady Smith was right on it.
Smithy, discovered it.
He's like,
What we knew all along.
What we knew. Vindication.
Vindication. This is the unredacted Mueller report.
Yeah.
That's what's in there. That's what that is. That's the whistleblower right there. We found the whistleblower. It's Deep Throat and Whistleblower all
All in
rolled
one.
into
Man, there it is. JLA number 37.
Thunderbolt
Volume
and
1.
2 guys in zoot suits. Stop the bat from becoming Batman.
2 guys are come here.
Come here.
What are you
Yeah,
doing
put
here?
your nukes up. Put
What
them
are you
up.
doing here in that little
up.
queasy costume, pal? Get
What do you
out of
think
here.
you're a bat?
Get out
Come
of here,
here.
you big
Pow,
idiot.
pow, pow, pow.
Guy's gone.
Gone. Running away crying. Running away crying.
He took 3 punches. What made me think I could ever fight crime? Not 3 bullets.
No.
Not 3 stabbing
Nope.
wounds. 3 punches.
Yeah. 3
Like-
punches. 1 he didn't even see from Thunderbolt because he probably didn't even see Thunderbolts.
No.
He just saw these 2 dudes just punch him in the stomach. He's like, I'm out.
That was it.
There's tougher kids on the playground getting their lunch money taken
No question. No question.
than Batman. How embarrassing, too, to go through all that to put on a bat suit.
Yes.
Create all this tech. You're all dressed up. You're driving your Batmobile
And
to
you
get
get
stopped.
fucked up in
You
one
get punched and you turn around and leave. What the fuck?
He was like the Jets on Monday night, blitzing on 3rd and 20.
It was 0 blitz on 3rd and 20. We got it, guys.
He blitzes. Full-on blitz to a full-on blitz on 3rd and 20.
And they just punch him right in the nose, and he's like, oh God.
What was I thinking?
I'm out. What does he do with all his stuff? He just throws it
He
away?
just throws it, sells it.
All that money he spent?
It's all gone.
All the
He-
months of prep? All the push-ups and squats he was doing?
He's got to break it to that weird kid he's trying to fuck. That look. I
He's like,
guess-
hey, you can still come
You
over and
can
play
still come over and
in the
play.
cave, but we're
I
not going to
don't-
go out anymore.
I mean, I don't think you should either. It's really dangerous out there.
Do you know they punch you?
They hit you, Robin. They hit people.
I got hit in the face and the stomach.
So, I mean, if you still want to,
If you want to keep going
you
out.
still want to hop and relax in the hot tub with me, that's fine. But
I mean, I'm not going to get rid of that stuff. I'm going to get rid of the little boomerang things we have. And
and we can have all kinds of fun with those in the master bedroom, but we're not. I don't want you to do it out there in the real world.
it feels good to be vindicated.
Are we the most vindicated humans?
We might be.
right
We
now.
might be.
The whistleblower doesn't feel as good vindicated as we do. That was it.
That was
Thank
it.
you, Grady.
Thank
W.
you, Grady.
Smithy.
Thank you from the crack
Such
research team of the Ramble.
amazing vindication. I guess we should sing, huh?
I guess we should.
God, this Ramble's already damn near done.
We may have to post that frame on the internet.
We have to. I was about to ask you.
for our vindication.
And we need to do this, I think, right?
Yeah.
Oof. Didn't know it'd be this tough. What did he think he was going to do?
I don't know.
Just scare him with the dumb
I'm a
outfit?
bat. Maybe that's why he dressed up like a bat. I'll just scare him and they won't. I'm a bat, guys. Get out of
I'm
here.
a giant bat. Like, whoa. Let's just hit him.
I'll punch him and see what that
Let's
does.
see if
Oh,
we-
shit. He ran away crying.
He ran away.
I feel bad now. He was probably just a slow child in a bat costume looking for his mommy.
I guess we fucked up a special needs kid. Way to go, Jimmy. Yeah, well, I didn't know. Jeez, you're going to go to hell for that one, pal. You just whacked a kid on his way to the Special Olympics. I mean,
Fuck.
They fucking smashed him.
They smashed him. They could have chose any way to stop Batman, but the writers knew.
This shows you, though,
They shows
that
you.
anything would have done it. Had Thunderbolt just tied his shoelaces together when he got up and he just fell down on his way out. Like, whoa, nobody told me crime fighting was his stuff.
he threw away the keys to the Batmobile. He's like,
wow,
oh, fuck.
nobody told me crime fighting was
Oh
this
my
hard.
God! I'm just going back to being a Playboy.
Oh, there's no wiper fluid in the Batmobile. Jesus. Well, I nobody told me fighting crime was going to be this.
Nobody
difficult.
filled up the gas tank.
Oh, gee willikers. I guess I'm not going to. I can't fight crime. What was his play? If he didn't think he was going to get hit, why would he?
I think he was going fully for like, I'm just going to try to scare him with the bat costume, thinking no way they're going to punch back, and he ran away. That's in the comic. That's in the Justice League comic book.
Justice
That's
League
a real
America,
thing.
Volume 1, Issue 37,
That's the real thing.
1965.
That predates all the other shit.
Oh,
That's history.
DC made our point for us
Thank you, DC.
before we could even.
Thank you.
Wow. Amazing, huh? 50-something years, almost 60 years before we could even get a chance to say it. They're like, no, guys, we got you.
We got you.
Trust me, you're going to catch some unnecessary shit for this, but here's who this dude really is.
All those guys out there with Batman tattoos.
Oh, morons. Imagine if they see that, what they do. Imagine what those fucking idiots do. God, they go call up the guy.
Not that the guys that listen to the Ramble that have Batman tattoos are idiots.
No, not you.
No, not you guys.
They go find the guy who had the TiVo Super Bowl tattoo, and they're like, "What do we do? How do we figure this? How do we get out of this? Do you have any recommendations?
Oh.
Do you know that? Would you ever? We wouldn't have gotten one before, but if you had a Batman tattoo and you read that,
You got to cover it up.
how quick do you remove that?
You have to.
How quick
Or
does
you
that?
just cover it up with like a POW or a BAM.
Yes.
A ZAP. Something.
Oh God, unbelievable! Imagine had Robin been there, he would have let Robin get killed. He would have been like, "Whoa, sorry, I'm out of here, kid." He would have ran. He would have Rick Martelled him.
Oh, he would have bolted, and Robin's just left there to
Just
get humbled
destroyed like Tito
or
said.
sexually assaulted. One of the
Probably
two.
both.
Probably both.
Well, I guess we can fuck this kid too, since nobody's here to stop us.
Since the bad guy
The
isn't.
guy that look at it, you can almost see his ass cheeks in that outfit. Why not? Jesus, it's just calling to me, fella.
He's got pantyhose on.
Who dressed him like this? What grown man put this preteen
In harm's way.
and
then runs.
in just yellow underwear in harm's way? He put him in yellow tidy whities and he put him in harm's way. Who would do this to a child? This kid's 12. Who dressed him up? I mean, imagine if you're Robin. And you're like, all right, I'm going to go fight crime. I'm going to be that. Here's your outfit. You're like, what the fuck?
Why is mine red and green?
Why do I have to put on
A yellow cape. They're going to see me coming a mile
why do I
away.
have to put on green tidy whities?
These pantyhose? Why do I got pantyhose
The
on?
fuck are you doing? The fuck are you
He's like, all right, there they are. Let's get him. Let's get him. And they punch him in the face. Like, oh, I'm out.
Hey, all right, look, kid, you gotta.
You got
What the
you
fuck
got
are you? They're gonna. What are you doing?
I'll be right back. I promise.
And you just hear. I'll be right back. Robin's just there in his green fucking underwear. Like a fucking idiot.
Oh, fuck. Those guys just beat the shit out of Robin. Oh,
God. You look at that Robin outfit. You're like, what the fuck was he thinking? Who the fuck dresses this guy up like this? I have your costume. The bat. I have it just ready to go. The bat. The bat is. Get the.
and you're going to be Robin.
Robin.
Oh, fuck.
Unbelievable. So thank you, Grady.
Thank you for proving our point.
I forgot the T Public, the Ramble.
Oh, yeah.
Please search high and low.
Any of you Batman fans out there that want to buy our t-shirt now? Sorry.
Maybe we'll put green tidy whities to make up for it. Ramble, just green tidy whities. Like, there you go, Boy Wonder. My best friend.
Oh, we do need Ramble tidy whiteys.
We do need
Just
Ramble.
across the ass?
Yeah,
like a tag team.
The Ramble. Be good.
Look like a tag team.
That'd be great. You're my best friend.
You're
you know
my-
that, Robin?
You do? You mean that?
No one's going to love you like I do. Nobody. No one's
Because
going
this feels inappropriate.
No one's going to take care of you.
You sure this doesn't feel right?
Stop it. No
Are you
one's gonna-
sure?
Listen, trust me. I'm an
Okay.
adult. No one's going to take care of you like I do. No one's going to. He's like fucking Harvey Keitel slow dancing with Jodie Foster.
Oh, God.
In Taxi Driver. That's
Oh, God.
before their first
Oh, God.
movie. That's what that was. That was Harvey Keitel slow dancing with Jodie
Oh.
Foster in Taxi Driver. Just Batman and Rob right there. Yeah, no one's going to take care of you like I do, kiddo. This fucking motherfucker, this fucking weak piece of shit. 313 guys hit him.
You said there's a pole I could slide down.
Just to rub my nuts.
Here's a pole.
I got one here.
I got a pole right here. Here's the bat pole.
You just tell Alfred we ate pizza and we watched a movie. If Alfred says anything,
You don't say nothing. You got it.
if anyone says anything. I know you like Commissioner Gordon's daughter. You think she's cute, huh? She is cootie. She smells. All right? She's just going to break your heart.
She's gonna
and hurt
break
you.
your heart.
That's all they do. All women do is break your heart. They're not good for
They
you.
won't stick with you like
They'll
I
just
do.
lie and break you. They'll hurt you. I'll always be here. Jesus. That's what you get with that Midnight Ramble, baby. Talk about the Boston Strangler. I should have sang Midnight Rambler by the Stones.
Oh, you should have.
Talking about the Boston Strangler, one you never heard before. But
3 punches and
tell
he's
you
out.
about the Midnight
3
Rambler.
punches.
Let's do what hat, shall we?
Do it. Oh my God.
I got the Taxi Driver scene in
Fucking
my-
we just obliterated Batman.
Man, no love for the guy. But does he deserve it?
What hat would they
wear? Oof. You know what else would knock Batman on his ass?
What?
That harmonica.
Oh, I know it would.
That harmonica would put that motherfucker down for the count. 3 punches. Go fuck yourself. 3 punches.
I didn't know this crime fighter would be
Jesus Christ. Trent Unruh. Hey, brothers, I know I'm running late. Keep it simple. Madden wears the Monday Night Football hat. So this is Monday Night Football. Their commentators, they go into the commentator hall of fame.
Yeah.
What commentator is on their hat? Dave Strebeck. Keith Jackson.
Oh, I didn't see that
Taking
one
it
coming.
back to the old school because he's an old fool who's so cool. Grady W. Smithy. The hat has to go to Howard Cosell.
Yeah, that's classic.
That's a classic one. Has anyone matched yours yet?
No.
McGregor, what hat? Nothing this week, man. All right, they don't give a fuck about American football over there. You know?
They don't. They don't.
Let's see. All right, let's see. Here we go. Almost a Joe Capone, Al Michaels, the consummate pro. Others may have been more entertaining, but you could always depend on Al to tell a great story of what was playing out on the field. That's a good one.
That's
huh?
mine. Al Michaels is mine.
I love the way he would yell "picked off." He yells "picked off." Picked off. Michael Miller, got to be John Madden. I mean, there's no Pat Summerall video game now, is there? Oh, very true.
But Madden to me was always Madden and Summerall on
Sunday. He
on
was Sunday.
CBS and then eventually
Yeah.
Fox. That's Madden and Summerall to me. I mean, he was on Monday Night Football for a while, but he's
Yeah.
always going to be that
you,
the
right.
4 o'clock national game.
The big
Madden
one.
Summerall, either covering in the 80s the Redskins, the Giants, the Niners, or in the 90s the Cowboys and the
Cowboys,
Packers.
Packers.
Like that's Madden.
The funniest is how we would always laugh because Madden would always start every game. Summerall would say the intro, and then Madden would go, well, he never opened up a statement without saying, well. He always started with the well. Charles Phillips says, sir, can I be a guest on the Ramble? Eddie, I'd like to apologize for my Redskins low blow last week.
Oh,
it was meant
rough,
right
dude.
to do to a fellow Mobro and Grow Team member. Also, if you guys haven't, you need to check out the Cybertronic Spree. They're a Gen 1 Transformer-themed band.
Whoa.
Hall of Fame, Howard Cosell. How could it be anyone but his voice inspired million, and that includes the terrible impersonations. Charles Phillips is not wrong.
No.
I had to go Al Michaels.
I went Al Michaels.
Al Michaels. It just, come on. It's Al Michaels.
He was the longest on there that I can remember. That
Yeah,
at least
I think he has the record now, right?
he was in the 80s, all the 90s,
all the 90s.
and the 2000s up until Monday Night Football switched in 2005.
Yes,
I
to
think.
ESPN.
To ESPN, then he went over to NBC
NBC Sunday night.
because they traded him for that fucking cartoon.
Right.
The Disney wanted that cartoon, the original Mickey Mouse that predated Mickey
That's
Mouse.
right.
So like, we'll trade you Al
We'll
Michaels,
give you Al Michaels
for
this.
cartoon.
That's how little we give a fuck we give about sports here at Disney. All right, Ramble 205. This one, it's going to be tough for you. I think, and Open Close Encore might be tough for you too. Now that I know what I know. Ramble 205. No, you could do this one. But I think this might be the hardest hat yet.
Okay.
You ready for
Yeah,
this?
what?
The Beatles.
Okay.
Go into the Band Member Hall of Fame. What Beatle represents the Beatles
God.
on their hat?
It's only two of them.
I mean,
Can you make an argument for any more than those two?
I could make an argument for Ringo being the heart and soul, kind of in a way. Their mascot, if you will, in a weird way. Not. I mean, that's me really,
Yeah.
doing everything I can.
That's if you're trying to make
That's
a case.
really trying to make a case. I can make one for George. I could not as hard as Ringo, but I could make. It's harder for George though because he didn't really start shining till a few records in.
Yeah.
And then he really shone solo.
No, they're all like together. They're the Beatles, but like to me, like it's the.
But which one?
I know.
See,
I mean, if you go body of work,
Paul.
it's Paul. But if you
But
go most
you go-
influential work,
It's got to be John.
it's got to be John Lennon.
Every band that we grew up loving in high school that was of our generation, I think, would all pick John, right? Like
Yeah, the artist picks John, right?
you have to. But then, so there we go. The
That's
Beatles,
tough.
Ramble
That's a tough
205.
one.
Ramble at the ramblepod.com. I can't believe it.
Open, close,
Still
and
laughing at Batman.
encore.
Oh man,
Look, I'm sorry we spent half an hour talking about music and another half hour making, but fuck him. That was pure vindication.
we didn't make it up. No, it's there in print.
We didn't call them and tell Grady to fudge up something, did we?
No, that was there.
We did it. That
10
was there.
9 years before I was born, that was written.
Look at that.
That's how old that is.
Is it? Wow.
That's how shitty Batman's been. That's
a
how
long
long he's.
time
That's
of
how
being
long he's
shitty.
been shitty,
Before we were even alive.
and no one admits it.
No one admits it. No one. 12 years before I popped out, that he was that bad. It's a long time to.
Like we don't know. We don't know a world where Batman wasn't shitty.
I know.
We don't know that world. We've always lived in the world where Batman's been shitty. We've never lived in a non-shitty Batman world.
Nope. We've lived in an overrated him like
Well,
a motherfucker world.
absolutely. We bathe in an overrated Batman
Boy,
world.
they overrated this fucking guy. This guy who took 3 punches to quit taps out. Imagine an I Quit match in WWE.
And over in 5 minutes.
Vince would never, in his craziest of crazy, ruin everything.
Just arm
Vince
drag. I
McMahon,
quit.
I quit. Fuck, I quit.
That hurt my shoulder.
Nobody told me this pro wrestling thing would be so rough. Oof. I'm going back to being a.
Oh fuck.
Oh God.
Clothesline. I'm done.
Amazing. Here's the thing. It's also irresponsible because let's say you really cared that much about fighting crime and you were that rich. Wouldn't you just find the greatest martial artist in Gotham and go, look, dude, you train me people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I will fund you motherfuckers.
Or even go the Batman Beyond route where you're like this
Yeah.
this old rich dude is like, I want to stop crime.
Right.
I'm gonna go find this dude that can kick some ass. I'm gonna make
I would
him the
I would have an
Batman.
army.
I'm gonna
I would
make him the
yes.
Batman.
I
Or the
would-
Batman. If you
The
wanna be
Batman. I
surrounded
would have
by-
an army.
If you want to be surrounded by dudes your whole life.
Batman, you find the baddest motherfuckers, men, women, right?
Yeah.
You don't even need to train them. They already know it. You just provide them with all the gadgets
give 'em the gear,
possible.
send 'em out there.
Go out there
Stop
and
the
save
crime.
Gotham, and you never have to work another day in your life, right? Like you literally, since it's so high risk, right?
Yeah.
One of the many skyscrapers I own in Gotham is all yours.
Yeah.
Right. Like you just have
guys
any floor you want.
have at it.
Have at it. Just fight crime.
There you go.
Fuck, there it is. This was tough. Open close encore. Allman Brothers Band. You like them, right?
There's some other stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, they're so here we go. Trent Unruh, Ramblin' Man they open with. They close with Whipping Post. They encore Midnight Rider.
Oh, he was close to mine.
Bum-bum-bum-bum-bum.
We had a different closer.
Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Dave Brack says they open with Blue Sky, close with Ramblin' Man, encore with "Well, I got to run to keep from hiding." Grady W. Smithy open with Ramblin' Man, close with Midnight Rider, encore with Melissa. That's not bad. Darren McGregor open. They play the first 45 seconds of Jessica, but then lead straight into Whipping Post, close with Black-Hearted Woman, encore Ramblin' Man.
Good move.
You know why I pick Allman Brothers, right? Because of Ramblin' Man.
Yeah.
Right?
We're rambling men.
We are Rambling Men.
This podcast shows that. Midnight Rambles.
I have them opening with Ramblin' Man. They close with Melissa. Encore with Whipping Post.
I have 'em open with Ramblin' Man.
Yep.
Close Midnight Rider. Encore Blue Sky.
That's a great one. Midnight Rider is so good. I know. Fuck. Next Ramble. I just sang him. Glenn Fry. Think
Fry.
you can do this?
I'll try.
You have The Heat Is On.
I mean, that's a good one. That's a good one.
You also have for Miami Vice, You Belong to the City.
Oh yeah. I forgot that was Glenn Fry.
You belong. You can do this.
I could do this.
Standing in the river of
I could do
God.
this.
But no Eagles. So it'll be easy for you.
Yeah.
Because
Thank
you
God.
don't, you don't have to dip your toes in that.
I don't want. Yeah. That piss water.
I'm reading books and playing video games. Bring your pussy over here. We're reading books and playing games. As much as you dislike the Eagles, this is a good one for you. They're doing a show in Gotham, and Batman is told he's got to stop that band from playing. Do the Eagles take the stage that night?
Oh yeah. Holding a bloody cowl.
Don Henley fucks him up with his drum.
Don Haley's just got it. He's just sitting on the end of the guitar, just fucking the bloody cow's just on the end of the guitar while he's playing.
He was a drummer.
Oh, I don't know the name. Whatever.
See,
Whatever.
That's my stupid. I have useless music knowledge. Isn't that sad?
That's probably common knowledge. That's
Do
how
you
little.
want-
That's how little
but do you
music
wanna
knowledge I have.
but I don't want to have this.
I don't
Like,
even.
You know,
have
my
it.
problem is every time I hear a song, I know the story behind it.
Well, that's good.
No, it's not. You know, that's annoying.
I don't
I
have
have
that
one
music
for you.
knowledge.
Do you
What?
like Bruce Springsteen? You know
Yeah.
Hungry Heart?
Yeah.
Got a wife and kids in Baltimore, Jack. He wrote that for the Ramones.
Yeah. We've talked about that.
You
before.
know his song Cover Me? Her world is tough, baby.
Yeah.
Just getting. He wrote that for Donna Summer.
I didn't do that.
If you really listen, that's a disco song.
Yeah.
Ba-da-ba-ba-bum, ba-da-ba-ba-bum. It's. I see. I know why. This is never going to help
but
me.
it's good.
In a jam.
It's good for your
Eddie.
podcast.
I guess it's never going to help.
Good for podcasting.
Is it?
I
Is
don't
it?
know.
God.
I don't have that love of music that most people do.
Whole world is tough. Just getting trouble. Maybe someone's going to tell you some more useless shit. I was going to tell you at the top. I got to remember it. It's got to give me a second. You know, I like Hotel California. When you move to L.A., you realize, yes, it's not that subtle. But when I was a little kid, I thought it was about a haunted house.
Yeah.
When you move to L.A., you realize just how phony and shitty L.A. people are.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, I liked it. You know what I mean? Made me like it a little better. That was it. But that was it.
Yeah.
That did it.
It's
That
just
gave
such a
it a little
whiny.
push
It's such a
for me.
whiny song. It's just them whining for 7 minutes or however long that fucking song is.
I remember what I was going to say.
Welcome to hotel. Oh, just so whiny.
That guitar solo's great.
It's just
though.
so whiny.
You got to give that guitar. Come on, nothing for the guitar solo.
Eh.
There's a great movie called Hired Gun, and it's all about session musicians.
Yeah.
Dude, Kenny Aronoff, who was John Mellencamp. Great story. Talk about the ultimate. This is your chance, right? Before we get into the next segment, right?
Yeah.
So John Cougar Mellencamp sees Kenny Aronoff at a gig in Nebraska, where the fuck they're from.
Okay.
Right? And he's like, this guy's a good drummer. And he's already put 2 records out, John Cougar Mellencamp.
Yeah.
You like him?
I like yeah.
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 So
I like
he
John
goes,
Cougar
hey,
Mellencamp.
would you like to drum for me? He wants to hire him. Kenny's like, fuck yeah. He goes, let's go to L.A. I'm recording a record. So they bring him in, and Mellencamp can't get the studio guys, the label guys, to sign off on this new drummer.
Right.
So they're like, come on, man. We got to get this record out. We're going to use session musicians, right? We're
Okay.
going to use session guys. And Mellencamp tells him, look, I'm sorry, but I got to send you home. And he goes, hey, Aronoff pulls him aside. He goes, am I your fucking drummer or not? He tells the story on this documentary called Hired Gun. And Mellencamp goes, well, yeah, man. He goes, let me fucking stay here. I'll just learn. I'll sit and watch. I'll learn from these guys. I'll sleep in the studio. You need to get me a hotel. Just let me fucking, right? Mm-hmm. He's like, all right. And then so they're recording Jack and Diane.
Yeah.
And Mellencamp wants a drum little fill in it. He goes, I think it needs it. I think the song needs it. Every session drummer they have can't do it. He doesn't like it. And he goes, all right, Kenny, go try it. And Kenny Aronoff, he goes, I'm walking to the drum kit thinking, you have 20 steps or your career's over.
Oh God.
15 steps, Kenny. What are you going to do? And he goes, I can't do like, because it's a ballad. Right? He goes, there's only been one drum fill in a ballad ever, and that was Phil Collins. Right?
Yeah.
And he goes, but I can't do this crazy Keith Moon shit. Right? And he just sits down and does that most famous boom, pa, boom, 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 boom. But that's what everybody remembers from Jack and Diane.
Yeah.
Fucking just brings it all out in that one moment. And he said Mellencamp just starts swinging his arm, like, keep it going. And then that's when they come up with, oh, let it rock, let it roll.
Damn.
Crazy. That's a great flick, Hired Gun. Anyway,
That's cool.
Yeah, it's a great fucking story. All right, so let me sing some more. And they want to hear you play some more.
I'm sure they do.
Already did it. All right, reading and playing video games. Here we go. We have an entrance in this. Charles Phillips. He says, I think it was Charles Phillips. It was not Charles Phillips. It was Michael Miller. Michael Miller. It was not Michael Miller.
It's not Michael Miller.
By the way, Michael Miller said they open with Midnight Rider, close with Whipping Coast, encore with Rambling Man. He goes, there's literally only 3 Allman Brothers songs I know.
Those are good ones.
Yeah, those are good ones,
Those
man.
are all good ones.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I know somebody entered in. Colin Maggs was who it was. Colin Maggs says, thanks for the mention last week on another great Ramble. I'm loving Ramble Radio. And he gives his top 10 horror sequels, which is
nice.
Fucking awesome. What I'm playing, currently working through Fallout 4, as well as playing Elite Dangerous, which is a great never-ending game where you make your own decisions in a true open-world game. That sounds fucking great. Yeah, Fallout 4, I haven't played it Elite Dangerous, though. I like Fallout 4 a lot, but I didn't play. I got to try the Elite. But yeah, the Fallout games just keep going and going.
Yeah.
Fallout New Vegas is my favorite, but man, keep up the great work, guys. Loving all here, but I will say, not sure about Ramblers versus the Garmies. It depends which side Bridget from Long Island fights for, and she scares the hell out of me, and I've only heard her voice. As always, your UK Rambler, Colin Mags. P.S. Sir, can you buy me a sandwich? Sir, and a Dr. Pepper. Sir,
you
can
refill my Dr. Pepper?
He writes, can I
straw?
slip my cock in your sandwich? Couldn't resist. Thank you. Has this been discussed, a Rambler Garmy Battle Royale?
Oh, there's a lot of crossover.
Has this been talked about on Garmin shows?
The Garmin people are very loyal to the Garmin because it's Garmin.
Are they talking shit about the Ramblers?
No.
Okay.
It's a lot of the same people.
Right. Interesting.
It's a lot of the same people.
So it'd be like breaking up families like the Civil War did.
It would be total Civil War. Actually, I don't know how you would do it because a lot of them are the same person. Like you fight yourself.
That'd be weird.
But I've had so many great people come from Garmy to become Ramblers that
and we love them all.
I think it's two divisions within the same.
Right? How about we just merge?
I think we should just merge.
There's no need to.
It should just be a merge.
There shouldn't be a
We'll
battle
have the two
royale.
separate shows, but the fan bases
Just stay the
merge.
same.
Yeah.
Right now, I just fired up Outer Worlds. It's from the people who made Fallout 4, Obsidian, and it's like Fallout but in outer space. Really funny.
Yeah.
Everything's corporate. It's hilarious. It's like the year 2350 or some shit like that. And when you meet people, the guy's like, well, I saw your spaceship landed, but it didn't land on our brand of landing pad, so therefore we're going to have to arrest you. Like, it's just everything is like ultra corporate-y. It's really funny. And of course, Sean's game After Party just came out.
Have you played it yet?
No, I just downloaded it, so I'm going to start that.
Sweet.
If I have any energy after this, I might start it tonight. If not,
Dude.
the
That's
day
awesome.
you hear this ramble. So yeah, that After Party is out, so please go pick that up, everybody. And reading, Eddie and I read all we needed to read with Grady W.
Oh yeah, that was my weekly reading. Justice League. What number was it? Volume 1.
Volume 1, issue 30.
35?
5 from
36?
1967. I believe 37 from 1965.
It's my new Bible. That's the new.
So you're gonna.
It's the new Old Testament.
You should print that. And anytime Colton starts shining
Just
up Batman,
slide it across the
just
table.
Go, here you go,
Yeah,
pal.
just read that
Steve,
one.
read
Just
that.
read that one panel.
Yeah, that's all
That
you need to
one
know
panel
about
right
how
there.
tough Batman
You don't even
is.
have to know about the story that's happening.
Just-
It's all told in that one little square panel.
Just chump.
Getting punched. I'm out. Oof.
Oof. Wolf, I didn't know being a crime buster would be this difficult. I didn't know these thugs with guns would try to stop me from stopping
Oh, they
them.
don't have guns? They just have fists, and I'm out.
And they try.
Fists, not even guns. Not billy clubs, not bats.
Nothing. Not even
Nothing.
a stick. Not even a stick off
Fists.
a tree. Just their own
From
bare
scrawny
fists.
dudes in zoot suits.
Just like, fuck this.
It's not even like big, brooding henchmen.
It's not like some guys like
One
6'8".
guy has a Newsies cap, and the other dude's got a fedora on.
It's not even some guy who's like 6'8".
Yeah. They have their shirts tucked in,
and
they fuck up Batman.
like
They have button-up,
That.
tucked-in shirts, probably ties.
didn't even come undone.
Didn't even come undone. Didn't even break a sweat. Didn't lose their hats.
They just like okay.
Didn't even untuck their shirt on the punch. It was just a quick jab in the gut.
Oh,
and he's
fuck.
out.
That's how overrated that pile of shit is. Jesus Christ. All right, here's our duet. I think our duet's my favorite. Can you hear us? We're shouting out to you. That's a good one. Are we going to do the Christmas record?
Dude, we got to fucking do the Christmas record.
Will you please ramble at theramblepod.com? Do you want us to do would you buy a Christmas album? I know we've asked you before, and I think a lot of you said yes.
It'd be an EP.
It would be an EP, 5 songs.
5 songs, 4 or
We'd probably
5
charge
songs.
$5.
$.99 a song.
$1 a song. That's
song?
it. Yeah, that's not
Are
bad.
they going to be worth $1 a song?
Yes.
Yeah, they will. Of course they will.
You and your harp, me and my pipes. Would y'all want that? A Christmas album where we
Should we take some suggestions for which Christmas songs we should cover?
Yes, and then hit us up, ramble at theramblepod.com. What Christmas song do you want to hear us butcher? Because how about this? I will just freestyle the lyrics based on the title from what I can remember, and Eddie will play it on his harmonic. What do you think? What do you think? Do you want that? Ramble
Do you
at
guys
the
want
Ramble
that?
Pod.
Do you
We gotta
wanna-
do it quick. We got to know quick.
Yeah, we
gotta
got to get
it
down.
out time by December 1st. We have a month.
Yeah.
We're at less than a month.
Less
to
than a
try
month.
To plan this.
About a month.
But yeah, so
Well, we can knock it out in about 20 minutes once we commit to it.
yeah, it's just putting it up
It's
and where
putting
we're
it
gonna
up
put
and-
it. Figuring out how we're going to put it out there.
Because the T-shirt shop, which should have taken all of 3 minutes to
Took
do,
like 8 years.
took months.
Nick Sharp, our new. You can follow this gentleman on Twitter. Sephora Sean has a Twitter account now.
I followed him.
And also, we have a Ramble Facebook fan page.
Thank you, Trent.
Trent Unruh created it, so please, I know a lot of you already hopped on that. Please hop on that.
Hop on it and talk with each other.
Talk with each. We love it. We
Yeah.
love sitting back and reading how badass our fucking listeners are.
Yeah, man.
Neri Romero, Kenny Todd 2015. I can't say all of this name, but it's my favorite. He's fucking hilarious. It's one of my favorite Twitter people. Follow Reverend N Daddy. That's all I'll say. It ends with an A, the N, and he's fucking hilarious. Reverend N Daddy.
There's no hard R on it.
Is no hard R, but he's one of the funniest dudes on Twitter. Hilarious. Reverend N Daddy, Raul Sanchez, Vanderveer Vaughn, Ant Lown, Torn Ron, Huddleston, Michael B. Smith, Big Timmy 87, Gary Priest, Middle Age Crazy Podcast, Tammy Lee Ramsdale, Frank Montez, SRW 92831, Paxton Breaks, Lauren Silence, Nejo Young, Coy Bennett James, Diva 78, Michael Miller, Jeffrey, aka Jabback 001, Gil Gaslam, The Thick White Duke, T. Garrett Pearson, Senor Peligro, Podescue Podcast, Inner Zone Podcast, CJ Pendragon, Georges 126, Satirlicious, Cordelia, Lucas Guerra, J Red 5, JD, Red 5 standing by, Rob Fernie, Chris O'Shoke, Nathan Wallace, Shane Power, Michael Martinez, Wendy May, Steve Darcy, Gary Ray, Steve Williams, William Harris, Ryan McNabb, Brandon Feltner, Pod Mode with Brandon and Jay, Cam Sempers, Dave Van Walton, Chris McDermott, Charles R. Phillips, M. Bello 66, Steve Wynn 3068, Chucky Bro Phil, Chris Jug Hughes, Daniel Holland, Josh Kovac, Trent Unruh, J6K9, Graham Gay Arnold, Cathal McAlney, Monty Avalar, Bradley John Eaglefeather, Joseph Diaz, Go Away 723, Amador Gonzalez, Stephen Nicky G23220, Jay Reading 1013, Fred Johnson, Todd C, DJ Retod, aka Lord Helmet, Alan Guick, Phil Sargent, Sean Williams, Mock Toy, Scarecrow 219, a.k.a. Adam K., Jimmy Salgado, all of us pod, Assorted Goods pod, Benicio Estrada, Oscar Nunez, Joe Mo Show, Sean Smith, Stacey Avilia, CJ, a.k.a. McEmblade, Kyle Cook, a.k.a. The Grindfather, Andy Hinsman, Graham Moore, Eric Nye, Justin Brown, Stacey Gonzalez, Jacobines, Chris Fabo, Chris Rubalcaba, Chris Bell, Danny Mary, Kevin Couch, Chario Lansere, Charles Phillips, a.k.a. Chaz Heads, The Game Fanatics, Burr Martin, Gary Kundle, Darren Butler, Shelby Console, Plastic Prison, Kelly Riddle, KT, Chris Behrensmeyer, a.k.a. Go Crass, Chris B, Glamis, Jamie, Storm Raven, Yemen Yaman, Boss Hogs, Grim Shredder, Drunk Eddie's Thoughts, Eddie's Ghost Hams, Rob Maloney, Damian Bottriell, Joe Mill, Ramar, Chatsy Lil, Sean Ryan, Lisa Marie Miller, Joey Poole, The Talking Codswallop Podcast, Dan Beavers, a.k.a. G-Virus Dan, Nath Kendall, a.k.a. The Joker, Austin Long, Adrian Empena, a.k.a. Texas Pookie 71, Gamer Girl Deluxe, Sing White Slave, Big Timmy 87, John Brocklow, Nico Brown, Steve Colsanti, a.k.a. Midnight Smoke, Patrick Avon Frisco, Jason Shear, Matt the Rat, Mad Monkey, Seb Robledo, E. Viegas, Justin Schroeder, Jeremy Benvenu, Patrick Crothers, Tim Dawson, Brian Withers, Steve Rogers, Will Wilkins, John Mick II, Ian Goldspink. Great seeing you in Portland, my man. Thank you for coming out. Rico GZ, Irish 0 1980, Bearded Nerd, Mike Driscoll 3D, Big Daddy Jimmy V, Ulysses Atkins, Sonic, a.k.a. Mercy, Dallum, Stets, the king of the barbecue sauce, my legitimate Scottish cousin McGregor, the Hall of Famer, first ballot, the Devastator, Dave Strebeck, Joe Capone, Steph Infection, Poltron, Aaron, Bridget from Long Island, Adam Clamber, JM, J. Mitch, The Birds, Tapia, Nickel the Wise, Gary Rickelman, Grady W. Smithy III, The Chris and Cassie Effect, Sam Martinez, David Ace Gutierrez, David Eric Chavez, Becky Cinderling, Brie Pena, and Brian Boo Stamontes. Boo Stamontes. Thank you all for making the Ramble part of your lives, your loves, your everything. Look, please subscribe to the Ramble. Give it a 5-star rating and a positive text review. Eddie and I have CDs on iTunes you can buy and give those 5-star ratings. Please buy them. Please give them 5-star ratings. Please give them positive text reviews. Please subscribe to our Spotify, our Pandora. If you hear us on SiriusXM, please snap a picture. Send it to us.
Yes.
Twitter.
And keep taking pictures of those Ramble shirts.
Ramble gears that you get. Please keep buying the Ramble
fun,
shit.
man.
We love it, man.
So fun.
We don't really want to ask you for any to donate money or any of that. So how about you just buy our shit.
Buy our shirt and spread the word.
Buy our shirt and spread the word. That's
spread
all
the
we
word.
want you to do.
Most importantly, spread the word.
That's it. And and come out and see us. I'll be at Laughs in Seattle this weekend. You can be anywhere this weekend. Fun. You do
Not that I know. Hopefully, I'll get another last minute call to do a 1 a.m. two-person show at the Improv.
We can only hope.
Really test out
there
the
we go. We
material.
love you all. Thank you very, very much. Jesus, we made it. Somebody, I forgot who it was. Somebody posted that the last shout out was 3 minutes plus.
Damn.
I want to try to see if I can get.
The goal is to be a whole podcast of shout outs.
Podcast
That's the goal.
outs.
An hour of
It'll
shout outs.
Give us a year. It'll happen. Right?
You're right.
Oh, man. Let's play
Unless we lost
10.
some Batman fans tonight.
Ooh, we might have.
Could have.
But that wasn't our fault, was it?
It wasn't. We did take some shots at the tattoos, though.
We did say, but all we did was just read what DC already kind of
That's
wrote.
true.
Can't blame the time of the show where we rank the top 10. God, it's almost a national anthem.
See, if I was in Fleetwood Mac, I could have totally listened to them.
Well, couldn't.
Or the
They would have
Eagles.
sold
You
more
put-
records.
You put My Harp in the Eagles?
They would have sold more records. Are you kidding?
Man.
This was a tough one. For Halloween. By the way, I hope everybody has a safe Halloween. Happy, safe. Don't be a fucking dickhead. Don't fuck with anybody.
Yeah, be
Please
cool,
watch
guys.
for little kids. Walk crossing streets and shit like that.
cool.
Drive carefully.
Have fun, but remember, this is for children.
It is for children. This is not for sluts. Like we thought. Like we
wanted to.
fantasize it would be in high school and college.
Yeah.
This is for kids.
It's for kids. Have fun, but
yes.
it's mainly for children.
Yes. This is tough. Top 10 horror movie sequels. How'd you do on this one?
I don't know if my number one is a true horror movie sequel.
I have the same problem, so we might have the same number one movie.
That was my issue. Like, is this truly a horror movie sequel?
And Trent Unruh. Top 5. Number 5, Friday the 3rd. Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3, The Dream Warriors.
Oh, okay.
Number 4, Friday the 13th Part 3. Number 3, Halloween 2. Number 2, Evil Dead 2. Number 1, Aliens. Dave Strebeck, the Hall of Famer. First ballot. Good luck to the Nats tonight and Mavs fan for life. The Mavs are a playoff team, maybe this year. Dude, Mavs look fucking good.
Yeah.
I'm kind of happy.
Well, as
about
we
this.
as we're doing this, the Nats won
They did it
and forced a Game 7. But when
Forced.
you hear this tomorrow,
We'll already
I
know
still
what
need that
happened.
good luck for that night.
for Game 7.
But that'll be Game 7 night. Game 7, most exciting game in all of sports.
The best. Dave says number 10, Saw 2, how original. Number 9, Friday the 13th, the final chapter. Number 8, Halloween 3. Number 7, The Devil's Rejects. Number 6, Scream 2. Number 5, Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors. Number 4, Evil Dead 2. Number 3, Dawn of the Dead. Number 2, Ring 2. Number 1, Weekend at Bernie's 2. Fucking necrophilia abound. He is not wrong. That is why Dave Strebeck is a first ballot Hall of Famer. Have a good week, guys. Happy Halloween. Stay safe. And please send the THC candy to me directly. Best wishes, a Hall of Famer, the Devastator. Fuck yeah. Grady W. Smithy III. Honorable mention to Predator 2. Predator was an action movie rather than a horror movie, but The Predator is too classic a monster, and it's too enjoyable a movie for me not to give this a nod. Predator 2 is a little bit more of a horror film.
Yeah.
You know?
I think the first one's still a horror film.
Yeah. Dishonorable mention to The Devil's Rejects. I saw this one for free, and I still want my money back. Shots fired. I kind of like Devil's Rejects. Number 10, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. Number 9, Bride of Frankenstein. Number 8, Evil Dead 2. Number 7, Nightmare on Elm Street 3, The Dream Warriors. May not be the best movie of that franchise. It's my favorite. Number 6, Army of Darkness. Number 5, Dawn of the Dead. Number 4, Zombieland 2, Double Tap. Whoa. Number 4.
Oh, okay.
Number 3, Aliens. Number 2, Terminator 2. The original Terminator was a horror movie wrapped in the science fiction trappings. So this absolutely counts as a horror movie sequel. Number 1, Young Frankenstein. Love it. Grady, great list. And thank you again for what you've sent us with that image.
You have validated our life's work. I really have.
Darren,
We've taken so much shit for our hate of Batman.
So when we both saw, look, I'm just going to tell you what happened. When Eddie and I both saw those images, we both did that slump in our chair that Akbar did.
Yeah, it was like,
In Return of the
once the
Jedi.
Death Star blew up, we're like,
Just-
the long battle's over.
The long
We won. We won.
One of the most underrated shots in the Star Wars franchise, right?
Yeah, you see years.
Everyone's celebrating.
Years of fighting.
And that's
have come to a head.
That's why
And
Akbar
he's
was
just-
so great, because he wasn't going to jump up and down and
No.
cheer. He was just like, all we've lost. Thank fucking God it was worth it.
It's done.
Yeah.
Just like that panel in that Justice League comic.
Yeah.
All the blood we've shed, all the tears.
And it's done.
It's done.
Oh,
There's no coming back from it.
It's true.
It's settled.
My cousin Darren McGregor says some of these are from a short moment in my life when I found out a local store rented videos for £50 and 50 pence. I'm sorry.
50 pence.
Is that's right?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know why I said pounds. That'd have been way too much to rent a movie.
That's
for.
a lot.
And the teller didn't give a fuck about age restrictions, and so I smashed through everything. And they had over summer, from the Heyman Feldman flicks through a number of American Ninjas, past those that wouldn't retreat or surrender, to a number of horror flicks that were good for three things: gore, oddly funny moments, and whatever hetero teenager lad needs, titties. Oh, how the kids today couldn't even fathom the struggles of a no internet world. Anyway, moving on. Number 10, Wes Craven's A New Nightmare. Number 9, Evil Dead 3, Army of Darkness. Number 8, Hellraiser 3. Number 7, Maniac Cop 2. Number 6, Child's Play 3. Number 5, Scanner Cop 2. Number 4, Nightmare on Elm Street 6, Freddy's Dead. Number 3, The Fly 2, with the very underrated Eric Stoltz. Number 2, A Nightmare on Elm Street 3, The Dream Warriors. Number 1, Scream 2. Scream didn't need a sequel, but I feel this movie has aged well. Missed last week, but I've heard... I have the hardback for House of X in my Amazon basket for its December release, so expect a Rogue Capone moment in January.
Ooh.
Fuck yeah. All the best, your legitimate cousin, Darren. Colin Maggs, here we go, homie. What do you got? Thanks. Here we go. My submission for your top 10 horror sequels for your consideration. Number 10, Friday the 13th, Jason Takes Manhattan. I just love the over-the-top stupidity. Number 9, Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. Unfairly lambasted because they changed from the format of using Michael Myers, and who knows where they would have gone if it had been more successful. Might have had a franchise of unique stories with different antagonists under the Halloween banner, instead of rolling out Myers in increasingly bad sequels and only use them when they had a good story, which was apparently the original vision for John Carpenter.
Okay.
He wanted each Halloween movie to be a completely
Different
self-contained
story.
Yep. Just something awful happens on Halloween night.
Yeah, almost like a serial type
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. Number 8, Troll 2. Oh my God. So fucking shit. It needs to be watched as a warning. Have you seen Troll 2?
Yes.
Oh man. Number 7, Saw 2. Last of the Saws to have reasonable story before it became full on torture porn. Number 6, Final Destination 2. Reasonable story and love the inventive deaths. Number 5, Nightmare on Elm Street 2. The same as Halloween 3. They went a different way with the kid being possessed by Freddy, and it was an interesting way to go. Number 4, Friday the 13th 2. The birth of the legend that is Jason. Number 3, Nightmare on Elm Street 3. The Dream Warriors. Guy gets gets made into a puppet. Girl has her head rammed into a TV, and of course the kids get superpowers. It's Freddy versus the X-Men. Number 2, Silence of the Lambs. I know more of a horror thriller, but Dr. Lecter is such a great character, and the whole film is endlessly rewatchable with many stellar moments, and I'm sneaking this in as technically a sequel to the Will Peterson, Brian Cox classic Manhunt, which of course is based on Red Dragon, which Manhunt is far superior to the Red Dragon
when they made Red Dragon.
Oh my God, Manhunt is so much better. Have you seen the original director's cut of Manhunter?
No, I haven't.
I got to stop down for this. The ending. Oh my God.
How much different is it than the?
Okay, so the film Manhunter in the director's cut.
Yeah.
I cannot believe they took this out. The film ends because remember they found the last family that the Tooth Fairy was going to go get.
Yes.
Right? And they prevent that.
Yes.
And the whole point is William Peterson just gets so into this, right? That's how he finds him. He just the film ends where a bloodied and fucked up William Peterson goes to that house and just knocks on their door.
Oh,
and
really?
The woman answers and he just is real uncomfortable. He goes, I just had to, and he just walks away. Like he almost goes there. Like it was amazing.
Whoa.
Like that's what makes him the good guy though, is that he doesn't.
He makes the
But
wow.
at the end, the director's cut is he has this fucked up moment where he has to see him. He has to see this family like live and in person, and then he got so into the brain of the killer.
Wow.
Fucking I don't know why they cut that out. It's so fucking good. If you can find the director's cut of Manhunter,
wow,
highly suggest you watch it for that scene alone. His number one horror movie of all time, Colin Maggs, Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. The thought of watching all but the final battle scene scares me stiffer than Jerry's cock when a poodle walks past.
Oh,
Oof, that's tough.
That's
From a
true.
terrible script, wooden acting and nonsense plot, it's easily my least favorite Star Wars. And as for poor Christopher Lee having to try to lightsaber duel when he's in his 70s, so you can have flashing face shots or a shit CGI Yoda bouncing around like he's in a pinball machine.
Oh God, such an awful movie.
Colin Maggs, you brought the heat with that list.
Yeah.
Joe Capone, not a huge fan of scary movies or the
Me
horror
either,
genre
Joe.
in general.
Me
So I generally
either.
won't dive into sequels. Said I'll mix this top 10 with 5 of my personal favorite horror films and 5 of my favorite scary sequels. Top 5 sequels: Nightmare on Elm Street 3, 87. Not gonna lie, the Dawkins song sold this shit. best to me.
Dawkins.
Honorable mention to the Vinnie Vincent Invasion tunes and Nightmare 4 too. Number 4, Hannibal, Silence of the Lambs sequel. Here, Piggy Piggy. Number 3, The Devil's Rejects, 2005, House of a Thousand Corpses sequel. Rest in peace, Sid Haig. By the way, rest in peace to John Witherspoon.
Yeah, man.
That's a bummer.
That just
man.
broke.
Fuck, right before he taped. Number 2, Dawn of the Dead. This would quite possibly be the best zombie flick ever made if it weren't for Night of the Living Dead. Number 1, Blade 2, an awesome follow-up to almost perfect original. Too bad the third sucked vampire Pomeranian dick. Top 5 horror films I watch every year: Bubba Hotep, an Egyptian mummy preys on the fragile folks of retirement community until Elvis Presley, Bruce Campbell, and John F. Kennedy, Ozzie Davis unite to drive the ancient shit sucker back to whence he came. An awesome blend of horror, comedy, and emotion driven by a fantastic musical score. Number 4, The Devil's Backbone, Guillermo del Toro's sorrowful tale of orphans and their caretakers who struggle to serve the Republic against Franco during the Spanish Civil War. When a young boy arrives who begins to unravel a secret that has haunted the grounds for years. Turn the lights down and the surround sound on for this one. Have you ever seen that movie, The Devil's Backbone?
No.
Oh, man. All-timer. Number 3, The Howling, a delightful tale about a colony of ferocious furries with some major dental issues, full of suspense, silliness, and sex. I first saw this flick on a local indie TV station, Late Night Cinema, when I was about 11, and it really distorted the mild fascination I had about werewolves from about age 7 when I first saw Lon Chaney Jr. prowling around as a wolfman. The 6 sequels are hot garbage, but the original is truly a horror classic worthy of any scary movie marathon. Number 2, Blood Rain, Curse of the Yoma, epic adventures of a young warrior named Hikage who must battle his way through legions of demons and devils after he is ordered to track down and kill his childhood friend Maru, who has embraced his dark destiny to destroy the world. A must-see if you're a fan of eerie Japanese animation and have slept on this. And number 1, Nosferatu, the 1922 silent film, my all-time favorite horror film. I first saw this on my 21st birthday in 94 after picking up a bootleg copy at a store in the Atlanta Underground Mall that was accompanied by a cheesy electronic organ score that mimics what would have been performed live during a showing of the film during its day. Max Schreck's performance as the horrific Count Orlok set the standard for the many cinematic retellings of the Dracula story we would see in subsequent years. Happy Fall Harvest Day, fellas. If you go trick-or-treating, watch out for razor blades in your apples and pinholes in your candy wrappers. Eddie, don't overdose on those mini sun-made raisin boxes. And Jerry, don't swallow too much poodle spunk. Ramble on, motherfuckers, and have a great week. Thank you. Joe Capone. That was a great one.
That was a good list.
Michael Miller. Hey guys, sorry I've been commenting in the wrong place. I'm still very new to the Ramble, and I'm still usually pretty baked when I
No
listen.
worries.
No worries. But I keep missing the email address. But hey, I'm here now, so let's do this thing. Number 10, Dawn of the Dead. Number 9, Gremlins 2, The New Batch. Number 8, Halloween 2, John Carpenter's Not Rob Zombies. Number 7, Wes Craven's New Nightmare. Number 6, Evil Dead 2. Number 5, Friday the 13th Part 3D. Number 4, Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge, The Gay Elm Street. Number 3, Friday the 13th Part 6, Jason Lives. Number 2, Damien Omen 2. And number 1, Friday the 13th Part 2. Friday the 13th Part 2 is my first horror movie, and to this day my favorite. There's just something about the pillowcase over Jason's head way more terrifying than the hockey mask. How about that?
Yeah.
Keep up the good work, Michael S. Miller. Hashtag Idiot for
Hey,
life.
Thanks, Michael.
Look at that. Charles Phillips. Honorable mention, Final Destination 5. It pulled a good swerve, making you think this is a sequel, but it turns out it's a surprise prequel to the first one. Underworld 3, Rise of the Lycans. The Underworld franchise is a horror adventure series, and Rise of the Lycans is way badass. Number 10, the 2018 Halloween. It made Laurie Strode a way more badass character, and it was a good movie. Number 9, The Invisible Man Returns. The story was awesome by those special effects. Kicked ass even by today's standards. Nightmare on Elm Street 3, The Dream Warriors. The Marinette kill still creeps me out. Number 7, Aliens. The body shock horror in that was awesome. Number 2, Halloween 2. It flawlessly takes place right after the first and has some super cool kills. Child's Play 2, helping to reassure that I was still afraid of Chucky as a Charles. It's a torment. That's a good point. Number 4, Phantasm 2. The Silver Balls are back, and so is one of the best horror sequels ever. Number 3, The Bride of Frankenstein, a super solid movie sequel in the days of the original Universal monster movie franchises. Number 2, Hellbound, Hellraiser 2, going into the puzzle box and seeing what's going on is awesome. And number 1, Puppet Master 3, Revenge of Talon, my absolute horror movie sequel of all time. You got to see how awesome the puppets are and their creation. All right, look at that. Did anyone score your trifecta?
No.
Fuck, mine too, man. I'm very upset.
Yeah.
Next Ramble, 205. Hip-hop rap album covers.
Ah.
That'd be a fun one, huh?
Yeah.
That's going to be a fun one. So there we go. So the Beatles go into the Band Member Hall of Fame.
Okay.
What Beatles on the hat?
Yeah.
What does Glenn Frey open, close, and encore with?
Gotcha.
Top 10 hip-hop rap album covers of all time. My number 10, I had to go Wes Craven's A New Nightmare. The one where, like, it's real. Did you ever see that one?
Yeah.
Where that was great.
Yeah,
where
yeah.
Robert Englund starts having these weird nightmares and painting all this weird dark
yeah.
shit. Ah.
My number 10 is Jaws 4: The Revenge. Because it's
Because Mario Van Peebles predates the Gungans by about 20 years in that. Hey, man, Michael, man.
oh man,
Quit busting me bungies, man.
Jaws 4: The Revenge. I'm gonna go for it.
Where the show.
It's a shark with vocal cords.
What's scary?
What's more scary than a shark with vocal cords? He's only like 2 or 3 more generations away from talking.
I'll fucking kill you. Jaws 4 is funny when after the little kid gets killed, the youngest son who gets eaten at the beginning.
Yes.
They're having the sad, solemn get together in the Bahamas for the first time.
Because
And
after someone dies, you all
you
go
go to
take
the
a vacation
Bahamas.
to the Bahamas. That makes the most sense.
after your son and kid brother
yeah,
get killed.
that's what I would want to do if
Why
Colton
not?
got it.
You go-
I'm like, hey, let's
he
take a
gets eaten by a shark.
We got all this
We're
free
in the
time.
Bahamas next
We're
week.
fucking relaxing in the Bahamas, drinking some Mai Tais.
And hope that the shark doesn't follow us. But it does.
But it does.
So there's this scene when you just have to watch Jaws 4. And if you don't have to, but if you want to.
Do it.
And when the mom
You owe it
says,
to yourself.
I'll make some fettuccine. It's one of the weirdest audio things ever. She opens up a drawer, and it's like pots and pans that are moving, but it just sounds like she just vomits pure bile. It's just like this, it's like this stream. It just sounds like she just pukes into the fucking oven. It's the funniest. Like, why did they have to do that?
Because no one was in charge of that movie.
No.
Obviously, nobody was in charge of that movie.
Oh, my number 9, The Devil's Rejects.
Oh, good. That's a good one. My number 9 is Jaws 3D.
Louis Gossett Jr.
Louis Gossett Jr.
Was that after Officer and a Gentleman? Right, he was hot.
Yes,
he was
yes.
hot.
That was probably like, hey, dude, let's get on these blockbusters.
Let's get on this. That was one of the Quades.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
And you remember that shark busting through the glass?
Yes.
In 3D.
What's scarier?
I mean, what's scarier?
What's more frightening?
And it still holds up to this day, the 3D imaging.
You know, I don't have Jaws anywhere on my list.
Really?
You know why? I think it's because I just see it as like one of the best movies ever made. And
Jaws horrified me as a child.
I know. It scared the shit out
It's
of me.
one of the scariest movies I've ever. Like the first Jaws is one of the
I am still
scariest movies
scared
I've
of
ever
getting
seen.
into a swimming pool.
Yeah.
Because of that Jaws. I don't know why I didn't put it on here. My number 8. Oh, because sequels. I can't put the original. That's right.
Right.
The sequels were shit.
But I went into each sequel
Excited.
and scared that I was going to feel the same way I felt at the originals. I
Right.
never did.
Right.
But I had those
You
feelings
wanted
going in.
My number 8, the 2018 Halloween. Oh, God.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh,
that's the
God.
direct sequel to Halloween.
Yeah. Oh, pretending that's never happened. What's your number 8?
My number 8 is
Jaws 2? Jaws 2.
should I go? Yeah, Jaws 2.
Jaws 2.
We'll do Jaws 2. I'm gonna get all
Get
the
the
Jaws.
big 3 out
Get
of
the
the way.
big 3 out of the way.
The triplets.
They don't deserve to be up top, but they deserve to be on the list.
My number 7, Dawn of the Dead.
Okay. My number 7, Basic Instinct 2.
Ooh. Was that a horror movie?
Well, the first one was kind of a suspense thriller.
Suspense
To
thriller?
me, horror and suspense are the same.
one and the same.
It's the same emotion.
Yeah. You freaked out.
You're freaked out. You kind of don't want to see the screen.
Tits. Still get to see tits?
Yeah, you can see tits.
My number 6, Evil Dead 2.
That's my number 6,
We
right?
always match.
Evil Dead 2. Yeah,
we
number 6. We always get one.
Fucking my number 5, Nightmare on Elm Street 3, The Dream Warriors.
Okay, I have mine, but not there. But we're on 5, right?
Yeah.
Poltergeist 3.
Ooh. Not that bad of a movie.
The fucking old dude at the
Better
door.
than the second one.
That's the one with the old dude, right? The
think
door.
it is.
When he's
I believe it is.
Looks like the Quaker Oats guy.
And that's when the shit comes out of the mirror.
Yes.
Yep. Oof.
That one freaked me out.
My number 4, Scream 2. What a very I thought Scream was overrated. I thought Scream 2 was underrated. That's my take.
My number 4 is Evil Dead 2.
Yeah. My number 3, Bride of Frankenstein. Classic. Classic.
I don't think I ever saw it.
It's a great one.
I don't know if I saw that. What was number 3?
Yeah.
Poltergeist 2, The Other Side.
The Other Side.
Yeah.
My number 2, Exorcist 3. Have you ever seen that one?
I don't think I've ever
Exorcist
seen Exorcist 3.
3. Fuck. It has, okay. I think it's the most underrated horror movie ever made.
Yeah.
Because it kind of bombed and nobody gave a fuck and
Yeah.
it died. And it is so fucking good. And it is, the second, Exorcist 2 was such a hunk of shit.
Yeah.
This was so fucking amazing. And it also has, I think, the only legit great jump scare in movie history. And anyone who's seen it knows exactly what the fuck I'm talking about with the nurse. That's all I got to say. And it's this scene that you know it's coming. You know something's going to fucking happen. And the way they drag it out is so good. And when it finally happens, you're still like, ah. And what's great about it is it's not even, it's not like something jumps out.
Yeah.
The camera it's almost like as far back as the Shining twins, right? Like
Yeah.
the action is that far in the
And
distance.
it still jumps you.
It's just like, oh God, every time. You're like, fuck. It also has Patrick Ewing as the Angel of Death for no reason. He's just a weird angel in a cameo. It has Samuel L. Jackson's first ever appearance.
Patrick Ewing's in it?
Patrick Ewing is in it. Larry King has a weird cameo. It is so Exorcist 3 is, and they even had to the studio made them shoehorn an exorcism in the movie. They weren't even going to call it that. It was just going to be a sequel to The Exorcist, but they weren't going to call it Exorcist 3. But the studio made them do it, and then even with the shoehorned exorcism, it's fucking awesome. Exorcist 3, fucking George C. Scott is your lead. It's amazing. So you saw the first Exorcist?
Yes.
George C. Scott plays the detective.
Yeah.
Okay, remember the detective?
Is he playing the same person, the same role?
No, he wasn't in the first one, but that actor, the guy with
Oh,
like the
yeah,
thick
yeah, yeah,
mustache
yeah,
who
yeah,
would talk
yeah.
movies
Yes,
with Father Karras.
yes.
And then this another different actor completely plays the priest who is best friends with Dr. Karras in the first Exorcist.
Right.
So that's it is, and they got Jason Miller to come back and be like his body comes back. It's so fucking wicked, that movie. The Exorcist 3, most of it just takes place in an insane asylum and it's so fucking good.
Huh.
Exorcist 3.
I'll have to check that out. I haven't seen
I
that
have
one.
it right here. We got to watch it soon.
We should watch
It's
that.
tremendous. What's your number 2?
Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream
Dream
Warriors.
Warriors. My number 1, what else could it be? This might not count, but I got to go Aliens.
That's mine.
It scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
It's a horror movie, I think. I think a little bit. It's an action horror.
There's so much suspense in it.
Jesus Christ. I don't think anything scared the shit out of me more as a kid, maybe Jaws, than the woman going, kill me, and then the thing pops out of her.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Or when like she's looking at the thing and like they're here. I'm like, where? And then,
Where?
like, they're,
Right above. What?
Fuck.
That's the biggest shit your pants moment in movie history.
Oh.
Right? You're
Yeah.
reading it wrong.
You know they're all dead.
You know they're all dead, and it takes and what makes it such a great movie is it takes who at the time was the most afraid of them all to just step up and buy them all time to get out by just killing everything, being completely unafraid in that where everyone else is horrified. That's what's so genius about that scene. Everyone else is scared shitless. The one guy who's not scared shitless at that moment is the guy who's been scared shitless the whole movie.
Fucking time.
And he's like, "You want some? Fuck you too." That was like
he just loses it.
What a turn! That was fucking incredible. God,
Great.
that movie's brilliant.
One of the best sequels of all time.
Sequels of all time.
One of the best movies of all time.
Ever.
Not even
That
sequels, just
fucking
movies.
scene, I can't stop thinking about that.
Yeah.
Because I showed it to my godson when he visited. It was so funny. I was like, he's 14. Is he going to be into this? Is it dated? I was worried about all
I
this.
think that movie holds up really well.
I heard him several times under his breath. Like when Burke breaks open the face hugger, she's like, no. Like I heard, like I was like, okay, it's holding. It held. It, I mean, he was like,
nice.
He was so happy when Burke died. He was like, yes. When the alien got him, he like cheered. He was like, yeah. And then to get away from her, forget it.
Yeah.
How do you not lose your? It was just So that was. I was like, okay, it held up.
Nice.
Fuck it. It's there we go.
Yeah,
There's your.
there it is.
We did it.
We did
Another ramble in the books.
Late night ramble.
Late night. Jesus Christ. You got to be up in like 20 minutes
I
to
got
podcast.
to
again.
podcast 9 times tomorrow.
Jesus Christ. I feel terrible.
It happens. It's my
It's
life.
It happened.
That's what
but what a ramble. This is almost 2 hours. Halloween ramble.
Well, it is a long
It
ramble.
was maybe our longest yet. I don't know if there's room enough to upload this. We're going to try. I might have to buy more space on the thing. Hey, fuck it. It's worth it. Well, thank you all. You've been fucking amazing. We love you all. Thank you. Let us be ourselves. What a top 10 list. Thank you all for chiming in. Go watch My Name is Dolomite. Go pick up and play After Party the game. Also, shout out to Tim Popper. I always forget to give Tim Popper a shout out. I got to throw him in there. And another thing. Do me a giant favor. Bridget from Long Island is reading it and loving it. Go pick up my good friend Cristello Alonso's book, Music to My Years. It's out right now, and it's fucking amazing. We love you all. Thank you again. Please subscribe, 5-star rating, positive text review, buy our CDs. Pretty please, buy our merchandise, get a pillow, all that good shit.
Do it. Get the pillow, guys.
We hope you enjoyed the longest ramble we've ever done.
Yeah.
How about that?
Right.
We love you. We're going to play the music now. And remember, it's that last beep, and then it's goodbye. And that's it. Aliens was so good. Man.
So good.
I mean, how? Just,
so good. I'm just basking in the vindication. Like I'll forget about it, and then I'll just get waves of it just overtake my body.
That's like if the alien queen, if Sigourney Weaver just kicked her. She's like, okay.
I'm out, and then she gets in her ship and flies away.
No, nobody said these humans are going to be this tough.
So vindicated. It's been a long, hard battle. I'm trying to convince people
that he's worth.
This is just overrated. He's just a popped-up billionaire. He's not really done anything. It's all hot air.
And 3 punches and he's done.
And he's done.
Like done.
Done. Quits. Fucking quits. All that money invested in the suit. Done.